So
have the
Bobby
technology.
Bobby has a better audio setup than I do, I think, by a lot. I never bought that stuff and set it up, even though I probably should have at some point, but I'm kind of satisfied. Anyways, everyone, this is a very I would say throwback event is how I would put it, where I think David McDarby decided to just find a bunch of banned modern decks or versions of banned modern decks, let's be clear, because some of the choices are really not traditional, is what I would say. But we do have Amulet Bloom, and in fact, we have Bobby's list from the SCG he won with one incorrect card because SCG published a 14 card sideboard and they had to fill in the 15th card with something. So Bobby, why don't you tell us about what happened there, or I guess, generally how do you feel about Amulet over the years?
Let's see here. Okay, so I guess so I'm saying hi to the chat now. So hi, I'm
Yeah.
Bobby. This is my amulet list. In terms of Amulet over the years, Amulet has broken my heart a lot of times. It's been terrible for a large fraction of that time, but you're not allowed to say that because Amulet has no bad matchups. But it sort of always like suckers me in and then breaks my heart, not being as good as I would like it to be. And I have not really kept up with it over the last probably 2.5 years or so. I'm been told that there's like stretches where it was like very good. But I stopped playing it after a year after it got banned. So I thought it would be like terrible once it got banned. And then I top 16 to GP about a year after that, with essentially no new cards and just like Sakura Tribe Scouts. I lost like back-to-back win-ins in that GP from 13 and I was 12-1, and then I lost to 12-3. But this version of Amulet is like very good.
Yep.
I don't know if I would change some stuff with the Vancouver Mulligan, but like Summer Bloom is a really busted card, and you just like kill your opponent some fraction of the time on turn 2. So like even your bad matchups are not that bad, unless except for like Infect at the time, just because like you could just have this like I win button.
And we had the discussion where I thought Lantern was really bad game 1, then game 2 you could usually trick them, but then Sam Black actually beat you because he knew the trick.
Yeah, the trick which I learned from your article that you wrote on Cool Stuff after winning states was that against Lantern you could Vesuva their Academy ruins to repeatedly EE them and blow up all their stuff. But Sam Black, of course, knew this and did not play out his Academy ruins that I knew about in his hand because he, plays 20 turns ahead.
Yeah.
So I knew the trick from you, and then I didn't even get to use it because my opponent was too good. That was in a GP right before this event.
Yeah, that's really yeah, that was actually the week after, I think, Seattle, which was obviously a good GP for me as well. So I only played decks that lost to Blood Moon back then, which is okay. Sometimes you just gotta take your L's to like BS enchantments,
Yeah.
I
guess one other thing that I didn't think I explicitly said is, so this is the list from SCG Cincinnati 2016, which was at the time the largest SCG that had ever happened at that point. It was like 1,094 people.
Oh, nice.
And I won it. And this is actually part of my normal like Zoom background for like work meetings and stuff. But this is the trophy. So this is like this is my crowning magical achievement.
Nice. We love to see trophies here, and we also hate to see that we don't have a Hornet Queen instead of this 4th Seal Primordium. But it might come up that Seal might be okay. Like, there's a bunch of decks that, I mean, the 4th Seal is obviously insane here, versus this deck, which was kind of important. Do I really have to side in Seal for their 1 Blood Moon out of Pascal's deck? Probably, but it's super annoying. I'd probably only side in 1 Seal Primordium versus them.
Yeah, we'll decide what to do when we get there. I guess my favorite Seal play that I hope comes up is if they like try to like tap, but to bounce our Seal and tap our team, and then we activate Seal destroying itself. That's
that's a nice one. That used to happen with Primal Command. People would Primal Command Treetop Village with another mode, and you would just activate the treetop, and they would get nothing. Yeah. Yeah, so I do not love the matchup versus this deck, honestly, because I think like it's very easy to lose this matchup, due to this. And also, I think we'll just there's a real danger you
No one's
could
gonna
get
play this deck.
up.
This is like the worst. This is like the deck people least want to play because it's like the worst Oko deck. Even though it's
I
probably
actually,
like pretty
I
decent.
actually think the worst deck in this queue is the Bant Stoneblade deck because it makes no sense to me. It's like not even a good Uro deck. It's just like it's an Uro deck, but it's not a very good one. Like, this is so baffling. I don't know.
Do you know what it's from?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's one of Kelvin Chu's lists from an MTGO like 4.0 prelim, like 1 year ago. Because I recognize almost all the numbers, and it looks like the type of deck you would play. Yeah, he loved Stoneforge Mystic, and no one else really did. So you know. All right. I think you played this deck too, right? At that same GP Detroit.
GP Detroit, yeah, 2016. I played 6 Eldrazi mirrors and 4 affinities. So affinity was the good guy that GP.
And it was won by.
Yeah, I played blue white.
Yeah,
it was won by red green, I think. Or no, it was won by Malura Pod.
Well, Podless Pod, as we call it.
Yeah, Podless Pod. Yeah.
I think this Jund deck looks fine, but I'm just not into playing Jund in this format because, like, why would I do that when I could just not play Jund again? You know?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you are not a Jund person at all whatsoever.
I've played some Jund. I played a little bit of Jund before I discovered Amulet Bloom. I feel like it's not quite my style, but
yeah, that's what I meant.
Usually I just try to play the most winning deck.
There was a point in time where it was the most winning deck. That's just like forever ago by this point, though. Like, I would say that's like actually like, probably
like
right around
2014.
Yeah, right around PTRTR / after Summer Bloom, or sorry, Second Sunrise got planned. God, I almost said Summer Bloom, and I actually meant to say Second Sunrise. And I think the real reason Second Sunrise is banned is not really because it's very good. I think it's just like the play pattern it imposes is just not very fun. Like, you just sit there for a while and see if you're dead or not. And usually the answer is you're dead.
I love that deck.
Oh, well, I could see that too, because it's like a very hyper linear, like, maximize all your game action sort of deck, right?
Yeah, I had that entire deck foiled back when I was into foiling and also into really linear combo decks. It was, I really liked it, although yeah, it needed to go because it's just like I'll like combo you for a long time.
Yeah, and Countercat, well, the ban card is Green Sun Zenith. Wild and Cattle is legal in Modern and also not very good, which is really funny because, you know, it's kind of an insane card, but Green Sun Zenith is probably a little bit too good for the format, but, you know, this deck I do not think is very good, but, I mean, Green Sun Zenith is really good.
Yeah.
Even Mind Sensor is kind of an insane card versus Amulet Titan, actually. I mean...
yeah, I think it could be pretty annoying.
Flash Freeze is whatever. Why did they call this Dredge? I keep thinking about this. I'm like, what is going on here? Did someone just like misclick or like mistype or what?
I think about as much effort went into selecting these lists as it went into verifying that there was exactly one banned card in each of them.
Oh, didn't Pascal's deck have Gataxian Probe as well?
Well, so this one has Faithless Looting and Hogak.
Oh, you're right. Anyways, sorry. Yeah, go ahead real quick.
Oh, and then I think one of the decks with Karn has both Mycosynth Lattice and something else that's banned.
Look, that's the Lattice ban is really funny because like the only way it works is it lives in your sideboard. It's like kind of the equivalent of banning Loris and Vintage because if you restrict it, that does nothing. But so you have to ban it. So Countercat, whatever. For those of you who will actually want to play Hogak in this queue, my recommendation is you just cut the altars and play a trophy and like a fatal push. Like, there's just no reason to put this card in your deck. It's just like so bad. Like, the reason it was here was to soft combo, and I think this person also messed up. They are planning to cast. Wait, are there blue cards? Oh no, there's a Hedron Crab. I was always partial to playing one Dryad Arbor so you could fetch up Arbor and convoke out Hogak, personally. I think just, like, not doing that is a huge error, and, you know, this person's mana base is also not good because you have to play Gemstone Mine. Well, when the Bridge ban happened, I was just pro playing Jund and not playing blue. because I thought the grab thing was like kind of nonsense. But you know, is what it is. Ooh, are you a
This is the
Mulerapod
deck. The
fan?
dredge deck is the one I'm the least familiar with because I wasn't playing modern during that time period, which is a little unfortunate for this event because it will be like the best deck.
I think I said I thought Hogak was the best deck, and Amulet was number 2. If you saw my tweet about that, and
I did.
the other ones were kind of like, well, a lot of them are close, and then the Bandstone Blade is just like an F, like it's just an F deck, F tier deck.
Yeah.
Did you know this is a Mulerapod list is 61 cards?
I did now.
I'm just like, who decided this was an idea? And like, why did we cut Gavney Township for a Third Horizon Canopy?
How many townships are there?
0.
0?
Yeah, that's just like egregious as well, in my opinion.
Okay.
Honestly,
yeah, this is bad.
It looks like someone just built their own Mulerapod list to put into this gauntlet because they're like, hey, this would be fun, and forgot to cut a card.
Yeah, I've played lists that are very similar to this, but yeah, I don't think I ever played 61 cards. This is Mulerapod. This is the deck I played before Amulet, and this is what made me stop pimping out my decks because this deck I had it all alternate and foil, and the birds were from beta. So the deck like at the time cost as much as a vintage deck, and then it got banned. And I was like really sad, and then I never like pimped out a single like card or deck after that ever again.
And I played a bunch of Affinity before Opal was banned, so I don't feel a need to play this deck. But I'd like to shout out Mystic Forge and Civ Experimental Frenzy. I'm just like, what the hell is going on there? Frenzy is so much better because of the colored spell thing. Like, it sounds stupid because there's only 4 Galblasts in the main deck, but when you sideboard into a grindy deck, you often like sideboard in this Aether Grid or these like Spell Pierces or Dispatches. So I don't know why this is here instead of Frenzy. Also, would like to point out, this Mystic Forge does not let you play artifact lands because it says cast, so you can't clear out land clumps either. So I think it's just like incredibly wrong. I mean, obviously it strands the cards in hand, but when am I going to have cards in hand after I'm playing a 4-drop in Affinity? All my cards are gone. They're all on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just like, I don't know. Also, I don't understand how Pascal won with that blue-red deck. I mean, I understand. I also just think Delver Secrets is like one of the worst cards in Modern possible. Like, it's just so bad in Modern compared to how good it is in Legacy.
Oh.
And nowadays, you only see people play like 2 to 3 copies of this card in Legacy because of power creep as well. So, clearly not great. All right, that's my rant. Let's see if we can go find this Amulet deck. It should be under Sealed Deck. No? Oh, it's under Gauntlet. There we go.
Gauntlet, yeah.
Yeah. All right. And the way this works is you have to draft your deck real quick. You'll see how it works. All right, which box should I click on? The one that has the Summer Bloom art on it, probably, right?
I think so.
Yeah. All right. So I told you earlier, I don't know if it's still the case. If you try to add basic lands, it crashes it. So do not try to add basic lands. Is there anything we want to change? No, I don't think so.
If we think everyone will be spiky and all playing Hogak, we probably want to main deck the Bog.
Yeah, I'm for that. I kind of want to cut the Cavern. No, that's probably an error.
Probably play Twin.
Yeah. And probably cut like
I almost want to cut a cantrip just because we'll have like more consistency from the Vancouver or the London Mulligan.
I was about to say, I think this sleight of hand Ceremotions business is kind of nonsense now because you can just click the button to see if you have a better hand. Like it's just kind of crazy in a lot of ways. I kind of want to play Ghost Quarter over that, like another sleight, but I don't know. Maybe that's just like
I was kind of thinking that. Is that for the mirror or like what would we want the Ghost Quarter for? Because I think I would only bring it in against like Affinity and the mirror.
That's fair. You can GQ yourself in response to Blood Moon too. Like that happens a non-zero amount.
That's fair. I guess I kind of want to bias towards having more lands in this post good Mulligan era. So I think that's fine.
Nice. We have 2 sideboard sleight of hands. If we need to sideboard into a configuration where that's good, we can do that.
Yes.
We don't. I'm really sad we don't have the Hornet Queen. I think it's like actually pretty important, or even like a single Thrag Tusk. Those were like actually pretty important in my opinion.
Yeah, I really want it versus Jund, Affinity, and Eldrazi, but I don't think we want it against Hogak or almost any of the other decks. But yeah, I am. It's actually mattering now quite a bit for the context of this for Funzy event.
Yeah, whatever. If we get destroyed, we can always play. What were the other decks you played on that list? Blue White, Eldrazi. Did you play
Blue
Eggs?
White Eldrazi. A lot of eggs, a lot of eggs, a lot of
Yeah, I
Malaria
don't really
Pod.
want to subject people to play us playing Eggs because like I don't think
Yeah,
it's
it's
fun.
probably not what we should be doing to them.
So we're missing a blue source for Slight. We're missing Summer Bloom, and we have the Titan. I'm trying to remember if I used to keep hands like these.
So this format will be like slower than current day Modern. So my back in the day rule was I needed a hand that could play a Titan on turn 4 if my opponent didn't mess with me at all. And for this hand to be able to do that, we need to draw an Azusa, a Titan, a Summoner's Pact, another Amulet. It's actually a lot of draws that allow us to produce a turn 4 Titan.
All right, I'm probably gonna keep, but it's definitely close.
Yeah.
I would have actually looked at the. All right, so our opponent's Affinity. Why would he choose Affinity? Jeez. I guess if you never had the Moxopol experience. Oh, their hand's really good though.
The deck lists, so I just have easy access to them.
Yeah. All right, they had two. Okay, if their last card's not a plating, I feel favored.
Yeah.
Probably just Fountain Amulet, right?
Yep, that sounds good.
Yield.
Vault Scourge being black is shockingly good against this build of the deck.
Yeah, there were a lot of games where I had to kill them with Hive Mind, and often they could pay for one pact, so you would actually need. Oh, well, if they have no follow up, then this is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this is fine. It does not seem like I should pact for Azusa.
No, so like the Calling Garden and Bajuka Bog both do functionally nothing. So I actually want to bias towards playing out a bounce land so we can play like Radiant Fountain again and just like gain 2 life. Like, I think that's the most likely thing to influence the outcome of the game.
So I'm probably going to play Golgari Rod Farm in case I have to do a Slaughter Pact at some point.
Sure, that sounds fine.
Yeah. I'm not going to auto yield. I've been bitten in the butt too many times with that stuff. All right, so good draws are Summer Bloom, of course. Blue Source would be fine. But also if they just attack us for 4 every turn, like, that is not... So I think they have a Galv Blast in their hand, based on the context of this game.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I should play that out and play Sleight of Hand, actually.
Yes, that sounds
because
good.
if you Sleight into a Bloom, I mean, you just like see if they're dead. You know,
they would probably be dead.
So the problem with that is I think one of their last 2 cards is Galvanic Blast, but I think you still have to take the Titan, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, what does getting a Gemstone Mine do, right? Like, nothing.
Yeah, we're definitely getting Titan.
Yeah. Kind of sad we don't have Force of Vigor in our sideboard. That's kind of a banger. All right, I think they have Galv Blast. They might even have 2 Galv Blasts, actually, the way this game's playing out. I mean, so we can force through, like...
So we're not dead to two Galv Blasts because we have a Radiant Fountain.
Yeah, but the issue is, like... I'm kind of thinking, okay, here's what I'm actually thinking. I should just say it out loud is, should we just Summoner's Pact, play Zuza, play a Bounce Land, and see if it gets killed?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I mean,
I want to play the like first land drop for the turn out before playing the Azusa.
Oh, you just want to manual ramp with it.
No. Okay, so like this version of the deck was played like post the new land play rule, and so like I mean you don't have to explain like the priority thing to you,
Yeah,
but we want to have the first land play done before we play
sure.
the Azusa, because if they kill the Azusa in response to us playing the first land, then we can like never play any additional lands.
Right.
I guess actually, oh wait, sorry, let me back that up. We could just manually ramp with the Azusa. Actually, that sounds pretty decent.
Yeah, that's what I actually was thinking, because when I thought about it more, I think it's actually just better to not like lose to Galvblast for no reason. Except you'll have to pay for the pack next turn, but they'll have to pack that.
Yeah. Okay, so let's play Radiant Fountain, then Azusa, and then Gemstone Mine trigger producing land. How does that sound?
Yep. And obviously this is giving them credit for Galvblast, but I think it seems pretty likely to me, right?
Yeah.
And I think I should just wait.
And then probably not Gems or Growth because that represents a ramp.
Oh sure, so probably Coney Garden then, right?
Yeah.
And keep in mind, if they don't kill our Azusa this turn, we're in pretty good shape for next turn anyways. So like we can still produce Titan next turn. This did not get Galvblasted.
Yeah.
Do you think they're just saving it to go upstairs?
Can they? Well, they can't attack for 5 and double Galvblast this turn. Okay, we're not dying on board as it stands.
By the way, do you want to know a trick versus this card? If you ever want to block it, just activate your Sawyer Stronghold. Wait. Oh, I can't block
Nothing we can block, yeah.
It's fine. So I'll just pay for Pact and see if I get to Titan. But now they can only Galvblast once, so I can pack the...
Yeah.
I can pack negation anyways, so...
Yeah. Tapping probably Tolario West. Oh, yeah, sorry, you already tapped there. Yeah. Yep.
I can only make one Titan, I'm pretty sure. Wait, I guess I could make 2.
Count for a second?
What?
No, you can make 2, so you play
But
no, sorry.
Is that better than strongholding the first one?
I guess the second Titan doesn't functionally accomplish anything. Can we tank for a second here?
Yeah.
So okay, I think what we might be able to do is not play out the last Azusa land and float that to be able to haste a second Titan. So we just spitball this with you. Okay, so we play 2 land drops and a Titan. So we have 1 land drop left. That Titan gets double bounce land. So that gives us 4 mana. But we use another land drop to get the 6 mana for the second Titan. That Titan would have so we can only haste 1 Titan. Maybe it's good to have it in play. What do we accomplish by not having the second? Sorry, so we're definitely not attacking with the second Titan this turn. So like, what can we accomplish with the spare mana for like not playing a second Titan?
Doesn't look like very much, right?
Yeah, we could definitely attack for 20 damage if we wanted to by like doubling up on doubling up. I don't think we're trying to do it maximum damage this turn. Okay, so now let's try to do maximum board control. So like, what can we interact with? So okay, I think we don't want to attack with 2 Titans. We don't want to go for max damage. So what can we do to like whittle down their board?
So I can eventually, I leave this untapped. I can transmute a different Tolaria West off Simic Earth Chamber and West that we can tutor up on the Titan attack, right?
I think what I'm most interested in doing this turn is gaining as many Radiant Fountain triggers as possible. So we can play 1 Titan, attack. Then with the attack, we're going to get a Vesuva copy Radiant Fountain and a bounce land. Okay. And I think that like will totally lock it up. It'll be like super out of range if we do
and then we can return the Tolaria West and transmute off Gemstone Mine and Simic Earth Chamber, right?
I'd actually just want to play more Radiant Fountains.
Well, that's... Oh, I see. Okay.
Because so we play 2 land drops, attack with the Titan. We get bounce land, or Vesuva copy Radiant Fountain and
Mhm.
bounce land, pick up Radiant Fountain, and our last land play is playing another Radiant Fountain.
So my concern
wanna-
is this represents a lethal cranial plating attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 8, 9. Would they have enough mana?
Does it?
1 to activate 2. No, they're 1 short, right?
If you wanted to stop that, we could just get Vesuva copy Inkmoth Nexus as a blocker.
That seems a little bit better to me, actually.
Okay, let's do that. Okay, so let's play two Gruul Turfs and play a Titan and attack with it.
Probably got bored of us thinking, but so they do have the Galv Blast.
Oh, interesting.
I'm gonna pact it.
Yes, that sounds fine. Let's just make sure we leave our blue sources in play at the end of all this.
Yep.
Okay, so let's continue with our plan. So we'll play this Gruul Turf twice.
I'm really surprised they didn't Galv Blast it last turn.
Yeah. And then we pick up. Actually, we can pick up the. No, we don't want to pick up the Radiant Fountain yet because we want to copy it. So we can pick up Colony Garden. All right, then we'll play Titan and attack with it.
Always have to be careful.
Yeah.
And they fixed the Amulet of Vigor bug because you can just stack your
Yeah, they
triggers
did.
however you want. You remember that bug,
Yeah.
I assume.
I do, yeah.
So what land am I picking up?
We're getting Vesuva.
Well, no.
and...
what am I bouncing?
Oh, yeah, Vesuva's copying. So we just bounce Radiant Fountain then. So we'll
Yeah.
bounce Radiant Fountain. And then we're going to attack. And you can attack with the Azusa as well. And we'll get Vesuva, copy, Inkmoth, and I guess we actually can't get one more Radiant Fountain trigger then.
I think it's fine. They used a Galv Blast already, so it's life doesn't really matter.
Recovered.
I could also get Ghost Quarter, by the way, because that.
Oh, we have the Ghost. Oh, yeah, we had the Ghost Quarter, of course. Okay, yeah. So Ghost Quarter of Vesuva copy Inkmoth, and Inkmoth is better to copy because you can
Yep.
No matter how much toughness their thing has, you'll put a counter on the creature land, and then it'll be dead for good. All right, then we'll play Fountain. We definitely have 2 blue in play, right? Yeah, okay, good. Okay, cool. So we're good. Okay, so I think this should be a check mark.
Yep. Well, I mean, so if they draw plating, what happens? It's fine. I guess they could hit us for a bunch of damage, but it's not lethal. So, this is the worry, I guess. Yeah. But I can get Sun Home next turn to make things really annoying.
Yeah, next turn we're gonna super lethal them.
No, Samuel, you can change your deck. And that's what we did. We metagamed for this meta because we're spikes. Clearly Bobby's original list did not have Ghost Quarter in the main deck, but alright. Well, we have a few really good cards.
Yep. So let's see the old plan. So I guess we have a 4th seal, so we'll bring that in instead of the Hornet Queen, but we'll bring in all the seals, Pyroclasm, EE. Apparently I used to bring in the 2nd Slaughter Pact as well.
It's fine. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely fine. All right, yeah. Bog can go.
We can revisit that. Yeah, we don't need Bog. We don't need Cavern. The Highbind kill is quite bad against them because they have rainbow mana, so they usually require 2 packs. And if you want the Highbind to be a 3-card kill, then it's bad. Let's see here. I bored out 2 slides back in the day. So we already did that. I bored out a Primeval Titan just because they usually can't kill them.
Our opponent has 1 sideboard dispatch, but that's fine.
I'm fine with that because if they can't counter it, they can't discard it, and if they dispatch it, you can just chain them, assuming you're not dying. What else did I used to do? I boarded out apparently a bounce land here. I boarded out Selesnya Sanctuary.
I hate
I don't
that
think
so
we want to
much.
Do that anymore.
I don't think you should. I think you probably shouldn't have even been doing that to begin with, to be quite fair.
Yeah.
Because what matters in so many games is just drawing that bounce land.
Yeah.
4, 5, 8, 9. Yeah, there's only 9 bounce lands. A lot of the lists play 9 to 10 in Modern Era, and they never set up.
I think this board plan before was unbalanced, so I would be rather keeping the Titan though instead of an Azusa, just because we can the Titan's
sure.
the thing we have the most copies of them, we can mulligan aggressively for the extra land effect. So I think this is good. Yeah.
Is this deck better than Hogak? Probably not. I think it's the second best deck, Ari. Yeah. If you really want to win, just play Hogak and cut the altars for a trophy and a fatal push. I don't think those altars do anything. Like, it's just like complete nonsense. I also wouldn't have chosen the blue, like, it's basically a Jund Splash blue deck with heinous mana. I'm trying to remember if I used to keep these hands. It's like kind of ugly, but also kind of okay.
Yeah, what is the mana base of their deck? Like, it's definitely going to produce, they're definitely going to play a land that will produce a color. They don't have any Glimmer Voids, right? Or do they? No, they don't have any Glimmer Voids. I'm kind of in for it.
All right. I'll start playing 1 to 6, but it makes sense. Affinity just mulligans so much. God, I'm still mad about that Mystic Forge. It's just like so awful. The Brute's in.
Do they have Mox Opal?
I mean, it's their best card. Honestly, I think they lost the last game because they kept a hand that had no like big card in it, essentially.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I would rather play this one.
Yeah, I think I'd rather play that. Yeah.
And next turn is Amulet, Simic Growth Chamber, play Seal, probably pick up Toria West.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah.
If they try to go for like the Inkmoth kill over 2 turns, we'll want to prioritize finding a black source.
Yep.
Okay, that counts. Okay, that counts as an answer. Okay, so we can do the amulet. In their sideboard, what are they thinking about? Okay, so they could have Wear Tear, Grudge. Yeah, whatever. Okay.
Hey, what's up, Jose? Yep. Bobby and I used to play this deck during this time period. Second Springleaf Chrome.
This is not super threatening. They can't really like go in all in on anything because we can just answer any of them.
Does their deck have Molding Jar?
2 jar.
Okay. Jar is so good in that deck. And I suspect people will not understand that, actually. Jar is just a 0 mana counterspell. I think I just might lead on Serum Visions to figure out what I should do.
Yeah.
Ooh, the answer is go broken on them next turn.
Yeah, so we don't need the Sanctuary, and we definitely need the Titan. And then do they have Spell Pierce? Okay, so we probably want to.
Well, they can't Spell Pierce right now. They have no creatures.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm just gonna play this and play Ghost Quarter.
Yes, that should insulate us from anything scary.
Like back in the day, I would have played around Thoughtseize from them in this spot, and not cast a Serum Visions to draw the card as well. So yeah, we can attack them for 20 damage next turn, unless like we can't even draw the wrong card because we know where every card is in what zone.
7. Yeah, only 20. We can't do 36.
Oh, that's really bad for me.
This is fine. Their clock is still slow. We still, and this means they're like not advancing their clock.
Yeah. Now I hope to Serum Visions into a Summer Bloom to just like, ramp 3 times.
Yeah.
There's only 1 Grudge in their sideboard, right?
Yeah, 1.
Gosh.
Their clock is still anemic though. This is still
this is
damage
fine.
a turn.
If they play a Plating or something, then things are obviously different, but do think it's funny that we basically just cut off the cantrips because London Mulligan is better than cantrips. What a world we live in.
I feel like they should have sexed some amount of things to their Ravager to increase their clock. Yeah, we're definitely Serum Vision thing.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't need any of these.
Now I can play the gemstone.
Play out the gemstone mine. Yeah.
That's
so
what I was going to do as well.
Slaughter Pact. Yeah.
So I could actually force the issue, but I'm not even sure if I want to.
They don't even seem to be willing to engage in forcing the issue.
What happens if I just
they need to initiate?
Yeah. Okay, maybe they'll do it now. Oh wait, no, that makes no sense. All right, I think
we're still fine just taking this.
Yeah, I'll take 2 damage and 1 infect.
Yeah, they're not doing like anything. That one could matter.
So I could. Oh no. I guess I could just take a draw step and see if I'm supposed to seal it. If I draw Pyroclasm, clearly I shouldn't.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's kind of okay too.
That's great. Yeah.
So play this. And what land should I play is the question. I guess I could just Vesuva Ink Moth just in case.
Is there any way we want to Talaria West this turn? Because actually one of the reasons I packed last turn is because next turn is going to be our 6-mana turn. That's the turn we want to play a Titan. So we actually don't want to have to play Slaughter Pact on this turn. If anything, we might have wanted to initiate with it last turn. But now that we're already here, is there anything we want to Talaria West for?
You could Talaria West for Engineered Explosives and play it on 1.
That sounds pretty good, actually. Right?
Yeah.
We can't pop it.
We can't pop it, but
I don't want to do that because then they'll initiate them to stack stuff onto Ravager. I guess I'm okay just playing Seal and passing.
Yeah, I think this probably the other play is honestly risking a little bit too much. Yeah. So I need to play.
And I think we're Vesuva-ing on.
Well,
or no, we have to put up untapped land in our hand.
I actually just realized I need to play Gruul Turf, probably bouncing, or I could Vesuva my Growth Chamber, picking up Ghost Quarter to leave up Slaughter Pact.
Yeah, I think we probably want to prioritize leaving up Slaughter Pact.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's pick up Ghost Quarter because we have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I just realized that tension as well. So many ins and outs to this deck.
I don't think we're going to actually end up casting Slaughter Pact this turn, but it's nice to keep the option of doing so in case if something weird happens.
Yeah.
No, Justin Cohen's list is. This was a little bit after it, 1.5 years after it, I would say.
Yeah.
Is KCI in the Gauntlet? No. They picked Affinity to represent Mox Opal, which honestly is more iconic, but probably a worse deck overall. I'm gonna seal the Signal Pest.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
It's
honestly next turn we might be EEing for 1.
Yep.
Because then they're just to have nothing going on after that point. No, we're casting Primeval Titan. Who am I kidding?
KC has 2 big brain. I actually think that part of it was overstated. Yeah, I'm just gonna.
It seems pretty fine. It seems pretty fine. Yeah.
I'm just gonna cast Titan for Radiant Fountain and a Colony Garden.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Does that change anything? Yes, actually.
That opens up to getting Spell Pierced. I actually don't want to play the Amulet.
Oh, you're right. yeah.
But actually, the Amulet doesn't really I think we have the game locked up without that.
Yeah, it's actually kind of greedy to play that out first.
Yeah. We'll get Colony Garden, Radiant Fountain.
Remember when everyone used to play Colony Garden, and now you don't see it in the list for basically forever because it's just not very good?
Yeah,
it's really sad. Colony Garden was actually a big nod to Liliana of the Veil, I feel like.
Yeah. If I ever won an invitational, I would have been a plant that was saving a Primeval Titan from a Liliana. I would have been yeah. But then Elliot got that token first. And I never, played enough invies to win it. But that's what would have been my token.
Oh, okay. They're gonna do this.
Right. So we want to do probably Primeval Titan. Wait, do they haste both or
No.
I kind of want to do like Plant on Ravager.
Yeah.
And,
This
yeah,
I
that
was
seems
working
good.
it out. If you put this here, it doesn't actually work out great for you, I think.
No,
Because
then
what
we're
happens
forced
is they
to.
just make that a 7/7, then you kill it, and then it
Yeah,
doesn't really work.
yeah.
Okay. This really does. They didn't really accomplish anything with that attack.
No, no, not at all. Check,
So
no packs. Can we attack with anything next turn? This is probably a turn where it's fine for us to play Amulet. We can like play Amulet and
well, I could also
reconvene.
just T West explode for 2, right?
Um,
Yeah, you can actually kill all of their stuff.
yeah, I like killing all our stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, that
let's kill
just
all their
wins
stuff.
the game on the spot, essentially.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Let's let's blow up the Ginger Brute first because when you do it for 2, they can like let the triggers resolve and then like then put the thing on the stack after the seal is like gone. So you want to like kill the thing first.
I'm not sure what you mean, actually.
Oh,
Like,
sorry. Okay, so if you E for 2, you like activate it like on the stack. They can let the Ravagers die, and then at that point your seal is gone. So you have to like initiate with the seal
oh, I
before you
see.
E for 2.
Okay. Maybe they mess up and, like... Well, I guess the explosives is face up. Oh, they didn't even sack it to Ravager?
No.
That's weird.
Yeah, so now we can blow these up.
I don't remember this matchup being that easy.
It's not. I think they didn't mulligan aggressively enough.
I mean, their hand in this game was fine, but their hand game 1 was really not fine. Their hand game 1 doesn't really beat anything in the format at any point, right?
Yeah. They did sack the Ravager to the opposite Ravager, right? Yeah, I think they did.
And then they're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna Ghost Quarter them, and
Yep.
then they'll just
Oh,
have
yeah, I'll just
nothing.
go score it now. Yeah, they'll have nothing.
Here, you can have an island or a mountain. I don't remember which land is in that list.
I think it's a mountain. No, it's an island. Oh, it's both. They have both.
Oh no, I didn't get to play my Amulet of Vigor. I think it's gonna be okay.
Yeah. Let's get Talaria West and a bounce land.
Probably Golgari Rot Farm.
Yeah, Rot Farm. And then we can pick up. I want to pick up actually Gemstone Mine and play Amulet.
Yeah.
I guess the decision I think doesn't really matter because I'm pretty sure we haven't played a land yet. And then like there's 2 like black sources in play. Yeah, they have like 0 outs at this point.
Well, that's
Like, don't even have like 2 artifacts to cast.
Should we just call it the stream, Bobby? We're undefeated. See ya, everyone.
Good.
Nah, we're gonna keep going. The Mirrodin Arena. Well, they are Mirrodin basics at least. Someone picked a good basic. Although, what's the island in our deck? It's Zendikar, but not full art. Oh, so that's pretty rare, actually. Also Zendikar, not full art. Nice. Okay.
Jarvis, a meta question for you in terms of pacing. Am I having us play too slow? Like, would you like me to
Nah,
go like
it's
more
fine.
action for the stream or what? Okay, because
No.
one of the things with Amulet is like it's sort of the like talking yourself to death between on 99 and like 99.5%
No,
line.
if we get close to timing out, I'll just speed up. It's no big deal.
Yeah, we'll just execute. Yeah. It's like when you need to kill someone, like the number of clicks involved is like not that large, and
no, it's not.
You know how to execute as well as I do.
It's fine. This is probably a turn 3 Titan on Oh no, it's not.
Is it?
No,
I
it's a
think this
turn
hand's
4.
kind of weak. Well, okay, so we need 2 more mana or an amulet plus
Mm-hmm.
the Titan. So we're missing 2 things, and we're gonna like dig for them kind of slowly. I think this is a mulligan, but I'll defer to you.
So let's see. We have Serum Visions is 3 looks, but our lands are also awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably can just do better. This is better, I think.
That's better. Yeah.
I'm just gonna bottom the. Yeah, I can bottom the bog actually. I can just lead with Vesuva. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah, just a land with no abilities. And it won't come into play tapped. It'll be an untapped land with no abilities.
And you can't even tap it.
You
Like
cannot even
Reflecting
tap
Pool.
it, no.
Reflecting Pool you could tap just to fuck with people.
Yeah. It'll just be a land with no abilities. That was a common judge question. Be like, Judge, it's like, people are like, I have a creature that I didn't copy anything with, so like it dies. But no, it's just like a land that like does nothing.
Alright. So our opponent's white blue Eldrazi, I'm pretty sure.
Kidoki. Let me familiarize myself with the list. Could also be Countercat or Bant Stoneblade or eggs. Okay, never mind.
Look, I was gonna. No, actually, no, never mind. We can work. All right.
Actually, we kind of can't. I mean, so we can get another bounce land into play. Oh yeah, no, we can copy their thing. I guess we're kind of have to do that. So we'll go Bloom, Vesuva, pick it up.
Samuel, the decks are known. It's white blue Eldrazi. They were posted.
And then we'll play it and copy anything or nothing if we want. And then we'll pick it up and copy their land. Yeah, their land.
And then any untapped land gives us a giant Eldrazi, and then hopefully that's good enough. We're even Thought-Knot's here proof, which is kind of insane. Are they trying to cast Thought-Knots here? This is the classic Judge question, remember?
Yeah. Costs 1 and Wingbang.
They were 100% trying to cast Thought-Knots here. Oh, it's endless.
They're still trying to.
No, it's endless.
Oh, okay.
One. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, untapped land.
That'd be nice.
Nice. All right. It's been a while since I've played this matchup, and also I never played this matchup actually.
I don't think I ever did. I think it was like a different era because it got Oath of Gatewatch was the GP that it was banned for.
Yeah, exactly.
We're probably getting at least a Talaria West. I think it's Talaria West Boros Garrison.
Okay, makes sense. Yeah. So then I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. That's but I have the Pact in hand, so it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Because then the Titan can get the stronghold. We pick it up and we play it. Also, depending on how if they have colorless mana, they might do some matter reshaping or something. But
should I just pick up the fountain then?
What happens if we pick up Vesuva? Do we want the Vesuva in our hand? Do we want anything with that mana? I think fountain. I'm good with fountain.
Why not Gruels plus Slayers? We could have done that too, I guess. I think this is just. Wait, why didn't we get the Slayer Stronghold actually?
Because you can get it on the turn where you play the Titan. Because like here, I wanted the red-white mana plus. Because the turn you play the Titan and tag with it, you get a bounce land, Slayer Stronghold, pick up Slayer Stronghold, play it as your land for the turn. You have red-white left.
All right. I'm actually gonna pick up Fountain because I think untapped land might matter. But
yeah, I'm good with that. Yeah.
But
the reason to not get Slayers is because I would rather like have access to the Talaria West, and it won't cost us anything. Or it shouldn't cost us anything.
Anyways, I think the way we beat Displacer is just to overload it.
Yeah.
It's a problem if they get Drowner plus Displacer, though, for what it's worth.
Yes.
But then we can find
Slaughter Pact.
Yeah. You have to get Slaughter Pact then by that point.
Yeah.
Huh? One sec.
Let's block.
What's going on here?
They have Dismember. That's what's going on.
But do we care? Like,
Okay, if they dismember, they can also have a bounce up
Let me
or a flicker up. Do we care about that?
check the deck
I,
list.
I think we do care because next turn we can attack with 2 Titans, and they are gonna have a hard-ish
So
time
we should
stopping
just not
that.
block, right?
Yeah, I'm a fan of not blocking.
Yeah. I mean, also we're at
My
19.
Yeah. The thing I really hope would come up if we drew like an amulet is we have an amulet, we like play a Titan, then we want to haste. They displacer it, but it comes into play tap, so it untaps. So that'd be cool. Okay, that's a little sad.
I mean, they could still have dismember.
Yeah. It's now it's sad because now we like can't attack with 2 Titans anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless we draw one. I guess.
I think I'm supposed to cast that.
Yeah.
And see what
Tapping.
happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
But we can't haste it anymore, right?
We couldn't do that even if we had gotten the Boros Garrison.
Well, because
Or
we have
even
to
if we
tap
had
this
gotten the
mana
Slayer
source.
Stronghold.
We would have to naturally draw that, right?
Yeah.
So I think I'm supposed to attack, see what they do, and just make another Titan as well, right?
Yep, that sounds great.
So it doesn't really matter what I do with this scry.
No. Even we're definitely attacking or getting path, in which case we're like shuffling no matter what.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right, here we're I think getting probably bounce land and Slayer Stronghold this time.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the bounce land's probably a rot farm, so we have access to Slaughter Pact.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, this sounds good. Yeah, that's good.
I'm picking up T West.
Yeah.
I think, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And I think they're going to block.
Yeah.
Oh wow, there was no way to figure out that they had Dismember in hand.
Okay, and with this Titan, I think we're getting like a bunch of plants. I think we're gonna go plant bounce land and then replay the plant. How does that sound?
Sounds great to me, because like I think if we'll eventually get rid of the displacer, and they can't really just displace this forever. It doesn't really work out that great.
Yeah.
Trying to think, am I supposed to leave any? It doesn't really. Oh no, I can leave. No, I can't leave a green floating. Never mind.
And the bounce land is, I guess, since we have a Howleth out in play, it should be a Gruul Turf. Actually, wait, sorry. Do we want our land drop to be? No, that's kind of all it. I was thinking we could get like bounce land, Ghost Quarter, and Ghost Quarter their eye, but I think that's worse than 2 plants.
Well, we have Summer Bloom.
Oh, does that accomplish anything here? Okay, so what if we get? I still want Colony Garden though. Okay, so I want to get. So I want to get the combination of Colony Garden and Ghost Quarter, but also a bounce land. I can't do all of those things, so I think we should stick with the original plan.
So Colony Garden, bounce land, right?
Yeah, Colony Garden, Gruul Turf. And then pick up Colony Garden and play it again. And I guess while we're here, we can play the Summer Bloom just to play out the Radiant Fountain and the Colony Garden again. Like it's not really doing anything else.
I'm not playing that one out, obviously.
Definitely not. No.
All right, and then we can tap like this, that. Oh, they played a second eye. You don't really want to do that. It says legendary on it.
Well,
it's a good thing we didn't Ghost Quarter. That would have looked real bad.
Yeah. They would have looked like a genius. Because they wouldn't have had the option to do that.
There's a Plains, Islands, and Wastes in their deck, by the way.
Got it.
And 3 Flooded Strand. Wait, they have more Flooded Strands than they do... I do not remember that mana base. Their deck also has a Vesuva in it. Wow, that is something I would probably not recommend.
If they attack in a way that has implies another dismember, I think we still block because next turn we can pay for our pact, transmute, and play another Titan. Okay, yes, they don't have that. Okay, I really hope we draw an amulet so that we can like do the thing I described earlier. And we're probably typing Rot Farm, Fountain, Greenland. Yeah. Yes! Oh my god, we're gonna get to do it! Yes! Oh my god!
Okay, Bobby, before you get excited, wouldn't they just displace her with the amulet on the stack?
Oh.
But they won't see it.
They won't see it. They won't see it.
I'll cast it.
They won't see it. They won't see it. They're not gonna see it. They didn't see it. Oh my god, yes! Yes! Okay, can we even
we can transmute first for Sweater Pact, right?
I think we should just attack.
Right.
I think we should just go to attacks first.
Z-Turchan said they're never seeing it.
There's no way they're seeing it. Oh my god, I'm so happy right now.
What?
Let's attack. What's going on? Okay, yeah, we're attacking.
All right. What do you want to get?
Definitely a Sunhome and probably another. Okay, so definitely Sunhome.
Is it Sunhome Ghost Quarter?
Yeah, let's do that. Sunhome Ghost Quarter.
I mean, so the question is, are they going to displace now to just not take the damage and just let us tutor up all of our lands into play?
They could, yeah. I mean, I'm fine with that. I think we're winning that game.
I don't think I should actually Sunhome then.
No, absolutely not. No, not at all. We just want to be able to like threaten it.
Okay.
Taking it. Okay,
this
cool.
is peculiar.
Right, let's play some more Titans after this.
Yeah. So I can just tap my stronghold this
don't
turn.
Don't pay both of your green though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm tapping that.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
What land does it matter?
I
should leave up
Ghost Quarter.
Yeah. And I can also leave up Boris Garrison and Sunhome.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. And then I guess we're just getting like Talaria Westbound's land. How many Talaria West have we been through? Just one? Oh my god, this deck is so good.
So get that and probably get like, does it matter? I think it literally doesn't matter by this point.
It should be any bounce land. Pick your the one that's closest to your mouse. Oh, and we can transmute now. We probably don't want to though, because then it can get thought knotted.
Yeah. Also, we can still activate Sunhome. It's kind of insane.
Yeah.
All right, your turn.
Because we're missing the Hornet Queen, we can't do my favorite play of Sunhoming a.
They're displacing our plants? That's so rude.
We can't Sunhome a Death Toucher to like make like the world's best blocker.
This is kind of sad.
A little annoying.
But it makes they only have 2 though, so we can break this up on exactly this turn cycle. Actually, depending on how they block, they might die anyways, right?
Yes.
Like, I actually think we probably lose long games to this if it ever gets going, but...
Yeah. What is the ability? Is it let you attack any Eldrazi? Just Scions, okay.
Yeah, so you can only attack... So they have 2 taps, but... that actually does work versus that, which is kind of annoying, but... No.
Okay, I think we're gonna try to kill them on this turn cycle.
But they're gonna tap...
Or sorry. Yeah. This is probably the turn that we make a Titan and then Summoners pack, or sorry, and then Slaughter pack the Drowner. And then I guess we have another Drowner covered, so that's even better. So yeah, let's transmute for a Titan. This is the last.
Yep.
Oh, we have one more. Oh my god, stick so good.
But we are out of Summoners packs after this.
I guess it's fine. Okay. I guess we're out of Primeval Titans after this too. Yeah, this is the last Primeval Titan. Okay, so let's play Primeval Titan, tapping Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
I'm not supposed to Ghost Quarter that, I think, because that gets them more lands for activating.
Yeah.
So what should I get?
We're getting Talaria West and I guess probably the last Simic Growth Chamber. And then we're going to transmute for Slaughter Pact. And I think we just go to combat and don't give one of them haste. Don't give the new one haste. And we'll transmute for Slaughter Pact before attacking. Definitely want to tap it for mana before we bounce it. Do they have Ghost Quarter?
No.
They do have one. So I guess when we attack, we'll want to get a black source. Here, I think we just go to combat.
Yeah, and see what they do.
Yeah, because they need to tap some stuff. Oh, yes, let's attack. Okay, yeah, let's attack. And then let's get red and white producing lands.
Mm-hmm.
So that we can threaten and activate both. Like probably just both the green white and green reds. Yeah, and then whatever more mana is after that you want. And let's pick up probably like Colony Garden and Vesuva and Radiant Fountain and whatever else you want after that. Can they can't activate Displacer right now, right?
No. It's it's 2 and a seed. They only have CC.
Okay, and I guess they could only have one more Dismember because they could like Dismember to like shrink the Titan we make big. And then the other one will get
our opponent conceded because we're having too much fun.
Nice.
Also, we're down to 13, but I think this matchup is kind of fast on the whole. So
got it. All right, I will give less input and let you execute more.
I didn't play a lot of this match, I'm not gonna lie, but this seems okay. I'm gonna see exactly what's in their deck.
Yeah.
Pithing Needle, but that's like such a like marginal thing.
Spellskite's a little bit annoying because it can like delay. It's basically like a Torpor Orb.
So do you want like 2 seals?
Well, is there any other card we care about sealing? Like,
I kind of want to cut these Pact Negations. I think they're really not good.
Yeah, they also have like 2 cap. I think the Pact doesn't do anything. Yeah.
We also cut a Slate for a seal and just like mulligan to our fast draws.
We might want this might sound a little crazy, but like we might want Swan Song because it interacts with the cards they have we care about, which is basically just Path Exile.
So you just want it as a dispel, right?
Yeah. Could also counter All Is Dust.
I don't think they're siding that one in personally, but I see what you mean.
It's basically just like an answer to Path. That sounds pretty good.
Should I have this in then?
I don't think so. No.
Okay. Do we want a second Swan Song or one side?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
We have the. What is the city that this mulligan is named after now? Is it Vancouver or London?
London.
Yeah, we have the London mulligan. Like we don't need cantrips anymore.
Explosives is fine. I think explosives is really bad versus them.
I would like to open a turn 2 kill.
Yeah, I don't like. Why would we want to explosives versus them? I'm not seeing it.
It could be for like clearing out like 2/3 drops or 2.
Yeah, that's not. I mean, that's not really the game I want to play.
Yeah, it's not. Okay, this is probably too weak.
All right, this is fine. You have redraws. Yeah. I'm gonna just bottom the second growth chamber.
I'd be more inclined to bottom like the gemstone mine.
But that's our black source in case we draw Slaughter Pact as well. I don't know, like, do we really need?
I'm more concerned about like running out of like the ability to produce mana.
Okay.
Well, how about we ship the Ghost Quarter then? Chambers.
Why don't we just ship the Ghost Quarter?
Yeah, no, you're right. That's better. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, how many you got? That many. That's probably still Amulet.
Yeah. I was just thinking it through after drawing it, but
Yeah.
kill Needle or Endless One. I think if you're eating away Needle or Endless One, that's like not what I want to do with that card.
Uh-oh.
Alright, so they have their best draw.
Yep.
So we can't really draw a single card that lets us make a turn 2 Titan anymore.
No. Yeah, no. Darn. Can't live the dream.
They should just take Summoner's Pact, I'm pretty sure. I guess you could, like... Yeah, okay, never mind. I was going to say you could make a case for Ancient Stirrings, but I think that's, like, kind of wrong.
Yeah, if they did that, we just, like, play Azusa and pass the turn with, like, 4 lands. Darn.
Okay, that's not good.
How many good things are we bottoming? A lot.
Pact, Titan. So.
Darn. Then we want to play a blue source, right?
Yeah. Although there's like nothing we need to Swan Song this turn anyways, so.
Yeah. This is a matchup where I wish we had the Hornet Queen.
Yep, I agree, because you know what all those Hornets do versus like overcosted colorless creatures? Block them. Block them. Block them up and block them up.
It makes it very hard to kill them. This is their 1 Ghost Quarter.
They Ghost Quarter their own Ayavugan.
Oh. So this is
Displacer.
I was gonna say a Smasher, but okay, yeah.
Well, you can't smash her with that, right?
Oh, I thought they'd have like another. Oh yeah. Yep.
I mean, we are currently dying real good, so I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
I appear to be dead if they know how their cards work.
Yes. Let's still play out the Azusa and leave up man. What they might do is like pre-combat a thing that allows us to Swan Song for a blocker.
Doesn't it give the creature to them?
Oh yeah, we can't Swan Song our own thing. Yeah. Right, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's just make them kill us.
Although
I'm thinking of I forget what the context this comes up, but you like Swan Song your own thing, like to make a 2/2.
Isn't it Hive Mind? But that doesn't work because they can Swan Song your Swan Song.
Yeah, no, it's like I forget when this would come up. This is probably the nichest thing.
It's probably something we knew back then and we've completely forgotten because it's literally been 5 years.
Yeah.
Also, they can't displace us to kill us because of Amulet.
Oh yeah, hey, it came up.
Wait, do you think they knew that last game?
I don't think so, no.
But they didn't displace our Titans.
I think they're about to displace us right now. Yeah.
Hey! Yay!
I'm so happy right now.
Can someone clip that and post it? Because that's like really neat.
Yeah, I'm so happy right now.
Oh, they did have a second eye. That actually makes more sense for Ghost Quarter then. Guess I just have to block there, right? Like.
Yeah.
All right, come on, Titan or Pact.
Nope, dead. Okay,
all right.
This one.
Game 3, we'll be on the play. We'll just mulligan to a faster hand.
Let's just examine our sideboarding again real quick, but I think we probably want to keep it the same.
I mean, the way our deck is constructed, I don't think there's a huge difference between player draw in this matchup. So yeah, that would suspect that's the case. You know what? I'm feeling a turn 2 Hive Mind kill.
That would be nice.
I'm just going to submit.
Yeah, okay, yeah, good. I'm good with this.
Turn 1 Amulet, turn 2 Simic Growth Chamber, Summer Bloom, Hive Mind, Summoner's Pact. Amulet is good with Displacer, yeah.
I really wish they had done it the previous game so that we could have like had them tap like flicker a Titan and then we attack with the same Titan.
Yeah, but they learned their lesson, I think, right there anyways, right?
Yeah, it's not gonna come up with this opponent. Darn.
I think it's reluctant keep, is how I would put it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm in.
Oh, someone clipped it. That's a really nice clip. But yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, you need lands, but those are fine. And you have, like, almost everything else you need, so I don't think you should actually mulligan. And I actually think you're somewhat Thought-Knot Seer proof as well, which is kind of funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, sweet. No dual land. Nice. Okay, now this hand's really good. Yeah, just play the growth chamber, yeah. Yeah, this hand is real good.
Yeah, I mean, we have turn 4 Titan, but, you know, that's fine.
Yeah, this is the magic of, like, Summer Bloom, is you can just, like, play it just, like, as a great ramp spell.
I was partial to the Visions art, I assume, or Visions border, rather.
Yeah, I should... I don't know where I put it. I guess I have a Summer Bloom story at some point when there's, like, dead time. Oh, nice. I'm just trying to think, like, if we're trying to do anything. I don't think I actually accomplished anything. So what do we want to play this turn?
I mean, I could just go Azusa, Tuarith West, Rot Farm, pick up Sunhome, right?
Yeah, I guess I'd rather have, like, the extra land in play than the Azusa, or is that bad? Because they can't stop us. Or I guess actually they could. We're definitely not playing another green card this turn. So the question is, like, do we want to have another land in play or an Azusa?
I think I'd rather have Azusa in play, actually.
Okay, yeah, cool. Okay, so we'll go, yeah, Sunhome, Azusa, Tolaria West, Rot Farm, pick up Sunhome. Okay.
He plays one Caves of Colas because of Dismember. Now I remember. I don't think there's literally any other reason. Is there? Nope, it's just Dismember.
It's for Wingding mana?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like a white source that also casts Dismember, that also casts Wingding. Maybe what's really Displacer. You're surprised no one plays the two together in current Modern. I don't think current Modern is about doing that sort of stuff, is the actual issue. Like, current Modern is kind of broken in a different way. The way it's broken is all of their attrition decks are really good. Like, I mean, I guess this is what happens when you just have all of the pitch elementals, right?
Yeah.
So there goes our Summoner's Pact.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate. Now we need to, like, find a bounce land to be able to transmute for another Summoner's Pact.
Well, we have a lot of looks at a bounce land, my friend. I'm not worried about that. I'm not gonna lie. Oh. The hand was really good this game, though.
Yeah.
Oh, right. This is what Ayabugan does to the format. That's right.
Yeah. All right, so we can how much can we do this turn? Not a lot. What happens if we Ancient Stirrings into an Amulet? I think we can probably make a lot happen, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap this to cast Ancient Stirrings.
Yeah, we can even, Ancient Stirrings, like, twice,
Mm.
and still be fine. Ish. Probably a bounce. Not like we have a Azusa. We can play a lot of land with Modern Bloom. And then I think we're Stirringsing again. Really hoping to find an amulet. Did we find one? Okay, cool.
So I think we can do a shit ton, actually.
Yeah. Let's play Amulet playing black and then reconvene. Okay, so we have access to how many land drops?
3 lands remaining.
3 plus 3 more.
Yeah.
So 6. We need to spend. We have 2 mana. We need to get up to 9. So we need to spend 4 land drops.
Mm-hmm.
We need to spend. We have 4 land drops to get a Titan.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll have 1 mana left, and we can, with that Titan, what is it doing? We'll have. We can't make another Titan after that, though.
All right. I'm going to do some of the initial parts there.
Yeah, let's do some initial stuff, yeah.
So... Do I need to return Simic Birth Chamber? No, I don't.
I would like to. I would like the last bounce we do here to return like the Talaria West. So we're definitely gonna play this like 3 more times. Yeah, we can play that first too, yeah. And then we'll like play the bounce land a couple more times and like return.
I have 4 land plays left. It tells me, but only when there's nothing on the stack. It's kind of an odd way to do it, but okay.
Definitely need to do this at least 2 more times. Let's bounce the Gruul Turf this time just so we have red in the pool in case we decide we want that. And then this is the time we'll bounce the Talaria West.
Imagine if we had a Hornet Queen in our deck.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't want it right here, but...
Yeah, let's leave red floating. And get like Slayer Stronghold and like Slayer Stronghold and the white bounce land.
And I'm picking up the Stronghold, I assume, right?
Yes. And then let's...
Should I play the Sunhome out so they can't block?
Yeah, let's play the Sunhome, and then when we attack... Well, actually, that's kind of a little bit weak. Let's actually not play... Yeah, actually, yeah, let's play the Sunhome and get like just double bounce land, like so that we like prevent them from being able to like to block.
So Boros, Garrison... Like Simic Growth Chamber, I guess?
Yeah. And pick up 2 other bounce lands.
And remember, I have to keep 2 green ones in play because of Summoner's Pact. But besides that, it's kind of up to me which ones I can do, right?
Yeah, let's do like the black one and the red one.
So funny,
probably. Yeah.
Sorry. Funny thing is, if they don't have Path, I think we're still fine because they can't displace it out of the way for blockers. Now, if they have Drowner, oh, but they didn't play another Soul Land, so that's fine. This is a weird game. Their hand was really good.
It was.
I don't know what's going to happen. Probably the Slaughter Pack thing is going to happen again if I had to guess. Right?
Yeah. Nice.
Well, I mean, their other attacks are not good. We just block whatever, right?
Yeah. Right. This upcoming turn, we're definitely gonna want to play out Slayer Stronghold as like
Yeah,
one of
I
the first
agree.
things.
Yep.
And then we'll probably just like go to combat at that point.
Yep, and see what they do.
Since I've wasted a lot of your clock time.
I think that's not going to be an actual concern, if I had to guess. I think someone is going to die.
Yeah, it's probably going to be them if that was their turn so far.
I mean, they could still have like a Smasher or something that they just didn't want to attack with, right?
Yeah, but it means like they don't have. I don't think they have Dismember or Path.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. All right, then we can just like go to combat.
So they didn't displacer it. So what am I supposed to do now?
I think we're like attacking and just like transmuting for another Titan, and then that Titan's gonna like make some Calling Garden blockers.
Sure. And if they trade off 2 creatures for it, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
So I should get like Flare West and
Growth Chamber.
Well, do I need to get another bounce land with all these bounce lands?
You need another blue source in play, or it's. I guess we could start. We could just getting blockers now. Why don't we can get Calling Garden now.
I'm gonna auto yield now because that actually eats up a lot of time. It can bite you in the butt, but you know.
Yeah.
It more bites you in the butt when you have 2 amulets, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, if only one amulet, it's probably gonna be fine. All right, then we just let them take the damage, and then we do some transmuting.
Doesn't really matter, I think. I'm not gonna worry about that.
This turn, I'll just let you click because
just like, tell me if I'm about to do something unfathomably stupid, then I'll stop.
Sure. Yes, it's all fine. Leave the Sun Home untapped. Okay.
Oh, well, whatever.
We can like bounce it and bring it back to our hand. We have like more land plays. Get like Wasuva and a bounce land. And then let's copy Calling Garden, and probably at this point realistically pick up like the Sun. No, not the Sun Home. We can pick up Calling Garden again. Just like make like many blockers.
Oh, I picked up Vesuva.
That's fine. And yeah, let's make another blocker. And F6.
I could have snuck in a Ghost Quarter for Ivugan, but imagine this version with Urza Saga. I don't really want to imagine it. I think it would be a monstrosity that they would actually end up banning like 3 cards from. It's kind of debatable if Once Upon a Time or Urza Saga is better for the deck, I think. But I think it's probably Once Upon a Time by a little bit.
That probably means they're going to die.
I like how they chip in for 2 every turn. That's very optimistic.
Yeah. Yeah. Let you pay however you want. Looks great. Yeah.
I'm gonna transmute for Slaughter Pact, honestly. Because you could,
sure. Sounds good. Yeah.
Because like trample damage could hypothetically kill them, right?
Yeah. Then we'll just go to combat. Still one Talaria West left. Here you can get like Ghost Color Talaria West and like question mark question mark.
There's no West left actually.
Oh, okay.
We've
Oh
used
yeah,
all
so we just
three.
used it for Slaughter Pack just now. Yeah, we use it just now for Slaughter Pack.
Yeah, that's fine though.
Get at least one rainbow source. So get like a gemstone mine and a bounce land on the next one because you want to be able to activate both of your special lands.
I think they're trying to run the timeouts, but that I have so much time that that's not actually going to work.
Yeah. You only have one card left, so I think they're deterministically dead. It's at least one red or white source.
Sure. Get these two. I'll pick up Colony Garden again because why not?
Sure.
I don't think there's like any series of like I haven't worked it all the way out and I'm not going to, but I don't think there are any blocks that actually leave them alive.
Yeah, I think they're probably like deterministically dead.
So if they do this, I Sun Home that, they Displacer that, then I Slaughter Pack their 3/3, right?
I think so. Okay, on these blocks, I would Sun Home the one that's blocked by more stuff.
Sun Home this one.
Yeah.
Oh, you know I messed up. I could have picked up I could have made a second Sun Home actually.
Oh yeah. I thought about it, but I declined. I didn't want to talk about it for time reasons. Okay, so they did that. Okay, so now we can pump the one that's getting blocked by more stuff and like Slaughter Pack the bigger thing. We can Slayer Stronghold the one that's still.
I'm just gonna click no.
Okay. Then we kill that, and I guess we don't have to do anything beyond that if we don't want to.
Sun Home is a really good card. Like, I'm just gonna throw it out there, chat. Shadow. Okay, well, we should take a few minutes because that was kind of an exhausting one. Shadowless 10 asks, does anyone else find it weird that most of the deck lists offered were not the optimized deck? That I do find that really weird. The Teamer deck is the most, like, weird to me for that reason. But we are 2-0, so that's, like, pretty nice.
I believe it's because this deck has no bad matchups. I believe that's the refrain.
When it had Summer Bloom, there was only one bad matchup, and it was pretty fucking bad though. Like, no, I remember we talked about it. I retracted that. Gristlebrand Shoal was also bad.
Oh yeah, you're right. That was a pretty abysmal matchup.
I'm gonna pull off this Sam tweet. Is this rubbing it in?
Maybe a little.
I mean, the way Sam is, he'll appreciate that tweet. Like, that's just how Sam is. Oh, also, I got to tweet out the...
Oh yeah, that was great. I really wish they had like it happened the previous game, and they like pre-combat flickered the Titan, and then we attacked with it. Like I would have really preferred that, but I'll still take this.
So we have Dom Harvey, one of the OGs as well. I had to beat 3 Gristle Shoal brand decks to win RPQ with this deck. What the hell? That should not happen, I think.
Color me impressed.
Yeah. I'll give you a hint. Sam said, yeah, don't love that. Also, click like. Because that's the Sam thing to do. Oh yeah, sick one in RPTQ brags. That's a real unaccomplished. This Twin X Architect doesn't run a single Buffy Kiki. That fell out of favor once the cantrips got really bad, honestly. Like, Kiki Jiki's kind of a bad card. Alright, I'm actually gonna use the bathroom real quick.
Okay, me too, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So everyone, thanks for being here, chat. If you want to support the stream, hit that follow button. That's free to do so. If you really want to support the stream, check for a Twitch Prime sub. Like who did? Like Ryan Vorlin did. Alright. We'll be right back for match 3, playing for the trophy with Amulet Bloom. And we'll probably play, a few more matches with Amulet Bloom. We'll be right back.
Okay, chat. While we are waiting for Jarvis, I will regale y'all with an Amulet Bloom story. So this Amulet Bloom deck, this is like the thing I was known for a while before I stopped playing a bunch of Modern. And I had a fun Amulet story come up when I went to, there's this restaurant in New York. I live in New York City. There's this restaurant in New York City called Per Se. It's like a fancy restaurant. And they have this role there called like a dream weaver, which is someone who researches you or listens into your conversations while you're there and tries to give you some sort of personalized experience. And so I booked a reservation there for me and my wife. And there was this box that they brought to me at the end of dinner, and it had the following 2 things. So I was there for my birthday. They researched me and gave me this watercolor of Summer Bloom, and nice. Also this amulet recreation of the actual Amulet of Vigor.
That's insane.
And the person who gave this to me then proceeded to insult the cards Summer Bloom and Amulet of Vigor and told me he was very glad I had gotten it banned because he hated playing against that deck. But I just thought that was a real nice touch.
Wait, well, was this?
They really researched me.
That was at a really nice restaurant in New York, right?
Yeah. I think I actually said Per Se at the beginning of the story, but it was 11 minutes.
I was in the bathroom, but I think I remember you telling me the story before, so I pieced together the other half of it. Yeah, that Dom's jealous. Dom wishes he had someone who cared that much about him. Dom, I'm sure you have someone that cares that much about you, but maybe they don't have the resources to do that yet. Alright, I'm gonna stop playing beats on Dom. And we'll fire up the third match. Let's be clear, Dom deserves it. He lays beats on me all the time on this stream. Dom, I'm not buying you a custom-made watercolor of your favorite Magic card, which is OG Ravnica Temple Garden, for what it's worth. And I'm not getting you a custom-made whatever. Mox Diamond, I guess. Ooh, Beekeeper. I recognize his name. I don't know why.
I think this is too weak.
Yeah. If it had a Summer Bloom, I would actually keep, but it doesn't.
Oh, I would totally keep this if it had Summer Bloom.
Yikes. Is this like...
Are we on the draw or the play?
We're on the play. I think this is like reluctant keep, but also it could be wrong.
I would reluctantly keep this given how slow the format we're playing is.
I'm going to bottom Slayer Stronghold and play Temple of Mystery on 1.
Yep. totally on board with all that.
I really hope it's not an Amulet Mirror, because his hand is really bad in the Amulet Mirror.
Yeah.
Primeval Titan.
This gets us to a turn 5 Titan. Do we think that's good enough?
No, I don't actually. I think I'm just gonna bottom in.
If we find an Amulet, this is a turn 4 Titan.
So if Stirrings plus draw step, so it's an Amulet and 6 cards. Okay, I guess I could buy that.
Yeah. I kind of want to keep it just because, like, if there's a deck that like could disrupt us, then I would want like the
you just want all of the cardboard.
The effect. Is this Jund?
Yeah, I guess it's Deathray Jund.
Or is this?
No! Oh god! This person just meta called. No.
Oh, why would someone even pick this deck?
Because they want to farm people like us.
Right. Find the amulet. Okay. So how do we want to sequence it? Okay, so we're playing towards casting a Titan on turn 4. Is there a way to preserve the bounce land in our hand? I kind of want to. I think I want to go like Gemstone Mine Amulet, and then hopefully draw a non-bounce land to play next turn.
This is true summary. Someone metagame versus us specifically.
Yeah.
Maybe they just have Oko instead, and we'll just beat them up with Elks. Actually, Oko's kind of a reason that we maybe should have considered not playing out the Amulet, but whatever.
Then we can attack the Oko.
Okay. Wait.
Yes.
Whoa! They don't have.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right.
Wait. Can I examine the deck real quick before we? Since we're gonna have a lot of time.
They did not have Blood Moon.
Okay, so what cards are in their deck?
They have a Bone Crusher.
No instant speed interaction.
No, it's Bone Crusher.
Oh, they have Bone Crusher. Okay, so we can Bloom, play 3 lands. That's good enough. Okay, yeah, let's Bloom, play 3 lands and like attack them. With the Titan, I would like to get. We're gonna have one. No, we're not gonna have one land play. We are gonna have one land play into this, right? Yeah. Okay. So all right. So we play 2 more lands and the Titan. We'll leave one land play floating. And we're gonna get to do one of my favorite plays. So just like don't play your last land yet, and do just like play the Titan attack with it.
Should I just pick up Gemstone Mine?
Yeah, I'm good with that. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I'm gonna play Titan attack. Okay, and then you're gonna do my favorite play that I wish I had done in the semifinals of that SCG against BBD, which is when you attack, you're gonna get Forest, Vesuva, copy bounce land, bounce Vesuva to your hand, and then play Vesuva as the second Forest.
Oh, because of Blood Moon, I see.
Because of Blood Moon.
Oh, because there's not 2 forests in our deck.
There's not 2 forests in the deck. No, I have an island.
To pick up Temple of Mystery, I guess.
Yeah. Right. Do you like that technology?
Yeah, I'm concerned about what happens if our Titan gets Oko'd, though. I guess. Oh, I have Summoner's Pact.
You have a Summoner's Pact, and they don't have any stack interaction. So yeah, Forest, Vesuva, copy bounce land. And then have Vesuva pick itself up and copy Forest. And it doesn't matter which bounce.
Wait, can I just copy their Forest?
Oh, you can copy their Forest. That's less fun. Okay, fine. Oh, dang it. They have Forest.
I'm just used to playing against like fun, but
dang it. In that case, we can play Temple of Mystery.
Yeah.
It's so much less fun. Oh,
it is, but remember, I've beaten people up by staging Creeping Tar Pit and activating off 2 Mox Diamonds. So this is like just ordinary business for me.
Okay.
Wait, why did they join the game? What the hell?
Huh?
It didn't even look like they disconnected.
Maybe they left and came back.
What? Oko is their ban card, yeah. But honestly, like, they have Karn Lattice too, so it's like representing 2 ban cards.
What if they meant to Blood Moon, but they like disconnected and then accidentally like hit F6 while like panicking?
Look, we take it. We take those because Blood Moon. We F Blood Moon.
Honestly, we still might lose the match pretty easily because they have 4 Blood Moon.
We have 4 seals at least. This is a matchup where having 4 seals is good.
No. Yeah, it is.
And you can side in Swan Song if you want to.
Seal doesn't stop lattice though, right?
No, you never get the priority. But you know how much mana that costs? 10.
What?
It costs 10 mana to do that. Like, how are we getting them?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if they get like a start like this, sure, it could happen, but whatever.
Okay, they're just like super dead now though, because we yeah, I'll let you kill them.
I mean, isn't it 12 minus 2?
We can do. Sorry, one second.
No, it's 16 minus 2 plus 3, right?
Yeah.
So it's 19 minus 2, so that's like super lethal.
Yeah, it's like super lethal. You can actually you do need to sorry, let's kind of think about this for a second. I don't think you want to play Gemstone Mine. I think because then we can't Sun Home if you do that. Actually, I don't know if we.
Oh, maybe I can't Sun Home actually.
Yeah. I don't think we can. Let's see, what else can we do? We're gonna put them to 1. I'm okay with just putting them to 1. Like this seems fine. You can go ahead and do that.
I'm just gonna pick up Forest, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, Forest is fine. I mean, yeah.
I should cast Serum Visions.
Sure, yeah, after the Titan.
But it doesn't really matter because it's going to get messed up anyways, right?
Yeah.
I just want to play draw a random card. Oh no, we can activate Sun Home.
We can. Yeah, we can.
Never mind. This is super. Yeah, you confused me.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, this is super simple. You just get 2 of these, pick up 2 lands.
Yeah.
And then in combat, get Sun Home and something else. It doesn't really matter what.
My bad.
Pick up. Doesn't really matter, I think. Like.
And then give it haste before you attack. Give it haste before you attack.
I know.
Oh, sorry. I like some.
We're so close to overkilling them.
That's fine.
It doesn't actually matter what you do.
No. As long as we give it haste first. Sun Home and Talaria West in case we like do some misclicking.
I would have to misclick by so much, considering there's not that many clicks that have to happen.
A lot of misclicking. Okay.
Oh, nice Blood Moon deck. All right, so the key to this matchup is to mulligan to Forest, which is hard because we only have 1.
Yeah.
The key on their side is to mulligan to turn 2 Blood Moon. That's literally the matchup. Yeah. I'm gonna side in Swan Song actually. Yeah.
Yes, just because Blood Moon's the only card that matters. We definitely want all the Blood Moons, all the seals. Summoner's Pact, Slaughter Pact seems like it doesn't do anything. Bajuka Bog also doesn't seem like it does anything.
Cavern also. Cavern's untapped source. Does that matter?
Does it matter more or less than Ghost Quarter? We want Ghost Quarter for their Utopia Sprawl land.
Yeah. All right. I think we just don't have a lot of time to cantrip personally.
Yeah. We could also consider. I'm just trying to figure out what utility there might be from like Ease or Pyroclasm because they have a lot of mana dorks, don't they? They have 4 Arbor Elf and.
Okay, I like the Clasms
2 birds.
Actually. I'm just looking for some way to punk them out of a game because like it seems kind of. Yeah. I'm gonna cut Ancient Stirrings. Is that crazy?
What else are we keeping in?
See you later, Pact Negation.
We also might want to get rid of Hive Mind because they can pay for the green one pretty trivially, and so then it becomes either a 3-card combo or like So I think we don't want the Hive Mind package.
So the question is, are any of these other cards better than what's exited the deck? Doesn't look like it to me, right?
Yeah,
I guess it's debatable if you want Stirrings or Sleight of Hand, but I think you'd rather have Stirrings, personally.
I kind of like 1 Pact Negation just for like, locking it up when you're ahead. Oh, yeah, I like this. Yeah, this is good. Oh my god, we won a game against the Blood Moon deck.
Well, to be fair, they didn't cast Blood Moon. They cast Brawl Naming Red, and I'm like, not like this. And then they put another spell and said go.
Yeah.
And then they cast Blood
Red. Ready to lose this match, but yeah.
I mean, let's just hope that they keep another hand that looks like that, I guess.
Yeah. Well, we're definitely mulliganing very, very aggressively. I don't think this is it. What did they do? Did they mulligan or did they keep?
No, they kept. I'm gonna keep this actually. I think
I would keep this. Yeah.
In the games where they don't have Blood Moon, this is actually insanely good. Yeah. And if you draw Summer Bloom, it's just literally a turn 2. So I'm gonna actually bottom Island.
Oh no, you need an untapped land to turn to them with a bloom. I would bottom a bounce land then.
Oh,
if you want to turn to them, you need to play the Amulet on. Or actually, no, sorry, wait, I lied. You don't need to play the Amulet.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to bottom Island. But actually, there's other reasons to have Island. I think it lets you cast cantrips under Blood Moon to find Seal Primordium or Forest.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna bottom
get rid of like
Second Growth Chamber.
Yeah, Growth Chamber. Yeah.
Don't do it, Beekeeper! Don't keep the bees! God damn it, they're keeping the bees.
They did like snap keep 7, didn't they?
Yeah, but what are you gonna do? Like, you can't, like...
But we're playing Temple, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my
god. Okay, come on, please, don't do
it!
Chat! Don't do it to us!
They're blood mooning us. Alright, well, that was fun while it lasted. But they're tapping it for green. Oh.
That's... Maybe they'll just Karn us instead. Come on! Oh! Is it just Oko?
Is it just Oko? This is what it feels like. It's just Karn.
Okay, whatever.
It does nothing. That is 0
text.
Oh
my god! How is this happening?
Okay. The downside though is so we need to figure out how to make ourselves not be dead to Blood Moon. Okay, so can we just think through the turn? Okay, so we're gonna go Amulet, Bloom, Titan, attack, and then the Titan. We can't do the double. Oh wait, no, we can. We can get 2 green sources because we can get Forest and just copy their Forest. Okay, so this is just a check mark then, or it should be a check mark. Great, yeah. So for anyone who's like wondering like why Summer Bloom is the bannably good card in this deck, this is why we drew the card Summer Bloom and the game was over. Even though like our hand was like pretty bad besides that, it's like just makes up for so much. Even if we like didn't have the amulet, this is for chat, we like still could have just like made a bunch of land, and if they didn't like Blood Moon us on the following turn, then we could just like kill them anyways.
I'm gonna leave the Growth Chamber in play and pick up the Temple.
I agree with that. Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah, this is why this card got banned. Like, it's really just not okay.
Yep, and this will also allow
people
us
say
to
this didn't
paper
happen very
pack
often.
Through getting the Growth Chamber code. What were you saying?
I would say people were saying this is like this doesn't happen very often. I think with London Mole, it happens basically as often as you think it should happen, right?
Probably like 10% of the time. For chat, I did like a deterministic simulation. Not a simulation. I did a deterministic like the deterministic like exact ratio of integers for like what the probability of like mulliganing to Bazaar with Serum Powder under the old and new mulligan rules. So like this is like something that could like very definitely answered as like an exact ratio of integers. But it's got to be like 10-ish%. Like,
I'm going the Karn because they can never really like
kill Karn and then get Vesuva Forest.
And if they Oko it, whatever, like that's fine. We'll just
we'll play on. Well, we'll have so much time, like to deal with them if they do that.
How's the Gauntlet? We're 2-0 with Amulet Bloom, and we're playing against Rogue Panza. Our Titan's about to get Oko'd. What? Excuse me? That is not.
Did they misclick?
LO.
Okay.
LO. Oops.
All right. Nice. Easy. No bad matchups confirmed. Amulet Titan, best deck all time.
Yeah, you do not want to make a food right there. 100% do not. They said LO. Oops. GG's. So I'm trying to type it back, but. God.
All right. Easy. Barely lost a single game.
We 2-0'd that matchup, which I believe is like quite bad. It was a misclick. They said it was a misclick. All right.
Okay.
All right. I mean,
I guess we should have drawn a couple cards. Are we going to back, or are we doing a different deck?
No. I mean, you can decide actually. But I'm kind of
this
feeling
is my favorite deck
one.
of all time. If you're down to play it, I'm want to play it.
I'm down for it.
Although, depending on when you need to stop, we'll stop.
We can
at any interim point.
Go. All right. What was the change? Okay. We were putting these in and cutting 2 sleight of hand.
Those in, cut slights. Yeah.
Having more lands is so broken.
Yeah.
We haven't played against Hogak. I think that is the actual best deck in the Gauntlet, if you're curious. But yes. I also think you should cut the Altar of Dementias from that deck and just play like a Trophy and a Fatal Push. Yeah, Gak is really good. I mean, everyone knows Gak is... I should hope everyone knows Gak is good. Like...
Yeah.
Ari and I joked that when Hogak was printed, we were like, yeah, this is a tier 1.5 Legacy deck, so it has to be good in Modern, right? Hogak should main deck Leyline? I don't know about that.
I saw the argument for that on Twitter, which is like, yeah, someone in chat said it's the only bad matchup is the mirror, and like if people are being spiky, then you'd want to do that. But I guess we just ran into 3 non-Hogak decks, and from seeing other people streaming on like Twitch, like it seems like people are trying to have fun. So I think it's not going to be all Hogak mirrors. I say that, and here we're going to face Hogak.
Keep. I think this hand's actually really good, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would definitely have kept this in 2016. So yeah. There's like this weird tension between me thinking I'm playing current day Modern and like trying to remember that like this is a much slower format we're playing.
Ah! We found a Hogak gamer!
Yeah.
Alright. Someone was asking what I would cut the altars for. I was just telling them. Alright. So Titan for Bog is the thing that matters the most. This is actually did you mention this? This is a matchup where I think having Hornet Queen in your sideboard is actually matters a lot, frankly.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Variant Theater. Alright. This card is so good, but they chose such a heinous art for it.
Okay, let's think.
Does it?
So we're doing like, what's the most busted thing we can do? If we go Amulet, Growth Chamber, Stirrings. We're not really. Okay, the line I'm proposing is Amulet, Growth Chamber, Stirrings, because that allows us to like.
Yeah.
We don't want to spend our second blue because then we might be able to
exactly,
it if we like find it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're on the same wavelength.
And I'm going to pick up the Growth Chamber as well.
Are you sure? I don't think you want to do that because you don't have 6 mana next turn.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
You don't have 6 mana, so you need to leave the Growth Chamber in play.
Okay. Yep.
Plus, you'll have access to double blue next turn. Additionally,
and you have to decide up front, obviously, what you want to do with it, because we can't cast our sorceries with a trigger on the stack.
Yeah. Well, let's turn Island, and then, Stirrings. Always Stirrings first. Ideally, we hit like a Talaria West here.
Sad.
Did not.
That's actually really sad.
Does Gemstone Mine do it? Sorry, does Ghost Quarter do anything against their deck?
No. They have one basic swamp, I believe. Let me check for sure. Yeah, they have one basic swamp, so I'm not really interested.
Um, they're like kind of color intensive though, and they only have one swamp, so you could like get them off of a color on a future turn. Do we think the
I
rainbow land
guess.
matters?
Yeah, I guess the gemstone doesn't really matter, so sure.
Okay, all right, let's do that, and then
I'm gonna cast another stirrings
point
first.
where yeah, stirring, yeah.
Because you should stirrings before visions because the visions messes up. Oh well, I guess I could just take the natty bog, right?
Yeah, natty bog, enter natty bog, and then serum vision.
So we bottomed one summoner's pack.
I should have paid more attention.
It was in the first set. It was Bloom pack. Well,
we already have Summer Bloom in our hands, so we don't want either of these. Actually, I think we might want the Temple of Mystery because, like, okay, so with Summer Bloom, we have access to 2 scries next turn. So is that better than drawing a random card?
I think drawing a random card might be better, honestly.
Really? Okay.
Well, okay. Actually, I'm starting to reconsider this.
Because next turn we can like scry.
Okay. Yeah.
Bog and bounce land.
Yeah, you talked me into it. We sent 2 blooms and 1 pack to bottom, and we found the other 2 blooms and not another pack. That's kind of funny. Obviously, like, it doesn't really matter. Random is random, but we've seen all 4 summer blooms.
No.
Uh-oh. What do you mean they don't have Dryad Arbor in their deck? I still keep thinking about that. I'm just like, you know, their deck would be better if it had Dryad Arbor in it.
Oh. What else do they need to do to Gak this turn? Because they have 5 things that count for Gak right now.
So I'm pretty much priced into bogging that Vengevine, I think.
Yeah. No.
Although this damage adds up real fast. I don't know if you weren't playing back in this time, right?
No. Like, well, now we get the Bloodghast.
Yeah, that didn't they know about this?
Yeah.
That seems quite questionable to me, right?
Yeah. So I guess we're going scry, bog, bounce land to scry. So I guess we can start with scrying your river. Don't want that. We also might want to mess with their colors, but I'd rather scry than do that. Yeah,
I think I would also rather scry than do that for sure.
Yeah. We could also not scry and preserve the ability to bog on a future turn.
I think I like scrying more because, like, they're so far from doing anything now.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm just voting because it's good mechanics, but, like, obviously we don't have anything to do.
Yeah.
Well, I got Lisa in the last
action.
one.
It's not action. Okay. So yeah, I mean that Summer Bloom. So on this turn, Summer Bloom was a scry to exile their graveyard, develop 4 mana. That's like pretty good, right?
Are they gonna start crabbing me? Nope.
All right, well, now they have enough to gag. And it would not have mattered if we had tried to mess with their mana because they had 2 blue sources. Here comes the gag.
Here comes gag.
It's the last card gag. Are they casting spells? Oh, there's no gag. Yes.
They could still be in their hand, but they should discard it instead of the Satyr Wayfinder.
Yeah. Darn. Do we want to Ghost Quarter them now?
I mean, don't they have... actually, we're supposed to... Oh, no. They have another black source.
Does taking them off of a second red or second blue matter?
No. Black matters the most, but if you go square black, they just get another black. The problem is you don't want to give them a third black because then they can just fire this off 3 times in one turn with the Carrion Feeders.
In that case, do you want to draw step, hit a black source?
I guess that makes sense, yeah. Just in case
it's like yeah. Like this is the most where you can interact with the game this turn.
Oh, another crab trigger. Never mind. We actually shouldn't have because it's another crab trigger.
You're right.
Yeah.
Darn.
Yeah, no. This was bad. Oh well. You live, you learn.
Darn.
God, we have the main deck bog like a genius. And we're still
I mean, I actually don't think the main deck bog necessarily does a ton because we're not like able to secure a tribe scout it. So I think it's not necessarily doing a ton.
Fair. Oh, if there was only some way to avoid this.
Yeah. I think this was probably our last turn regardless. Although if we draw a Titan, I believe they will still die.
I'm not so sure, but it's harder now for sure.
I'm pretty sure they would die because we'll make if we played a Titan, it would get 1, 6, 10. They would definitely die. They would take 36. Because the land for our turn would be that we'd play the bounce land that we get in the Florida West, we'd play the bounce land again. So they would deterministically die if we drew a Titan.
GW Hall asks that Hogak card looks strong, why does no one play it? Well, there's a reason for that. So if we draw a Titan, we're still good?
If we draw a Titan, they will take 36 damage minus blocks. All right, nice. So Titan on top of the deck.
Titan or Pact?
Titan, Pact, not a Key West. But yeah, Titan.
Tapping our other blockers.
It wouldn't matter. All right, Titan.
Titan!
Nope. All right, we're dead.
I think with this draw steps, we basically could not win anyways.
Yeah, we just never found a Titan. This is what happens with this deck. All right, next game.
Should I side in explosives? I don't know. It doesn't seem great, honestly.
I kind of want. Wait, so do they have the thing that makes 2/2 zombies in this deck?
No, Bridge from Below got banned. Like the version of this deck has altars, but no bridge.
Okay. All right, so I'm just thinking out loud here. Okay, we could want Leyline for Thoughtseize, but there's only 3 Thoughtseize and 1 Collective Brutality. We could want Pyroclasm because it kills like crab and some stuff. Could think about it. Explosives, a lot of stuff is a 1-drop, so I would also be willing to entertain that.
I definitely think Slaughter Pact is really bad versus them, honestly.
I think it does nothing. Yeah.
So,
Highbind still seems good. They can't pay for like anything.
Yeah. This is where I'm at.
Yeah, I don't think this is a Pact of Negation matchup. Is there any? Do we care about Swan Song anything? I don't think so.
No.
Do we want any sleight of hand over any of these lands? I would take sleight of hand over Cavern of Souls. I would probably also take it over another one over Ghost Quarter.
Oh yeah, because that's like complete nonsense. Like that did not matter whatsoever.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. This seems good.
Sad game. We just never found a Titan. Like they were mega dead to it.
We had a lot of looks. Just how it goes sometimes. We dug. We had 2 stirrings but that only can hit Florida West. We had
Stirring's actually bottomed 1 Pact, which obviously fudges the numbers a little bit, but
yeah. But still, like it represents positive progress. My normal rule is that I keep a turn 4 Titan on the play.
This is turn 4 Titan,
that.
Right?
So I mean, yeah. I would keep this. Yeah.
And it could be faster if we Stirrings into an Amulet.
Yeah, it'll be a turn 3 Titan then.
If you have really high APM, you can Slaughter Pact the crabs before they try to play land. I see. My APM's not high enough for that. So I'm not going to try to do that.
And we're leading on... Yeah. Okay, yeah, sorry. Yeah, we just have Ancient Stirrings. Both of our basics. Beautiful Zendikar basics. Okay, well, we did want a 6th mana producer, so this this actually does, accomplish something.
Yeah. I'd rather have an amulet though, but
Yeah. It's better than bricking.
Twitch chat has concluded that Hogak is unplayable because of solitude. Don't think that does what you want.
Yeah, I mean, let's play that.
Do these do anything?
I would like to keep the second Summoner's Pact.
Yeah, because of Thoughtseize, right?
Yes, yeah. But not the Celestial Sanctuary. Yeah, it's all good. Yep. And then in terms of our sequencing on the Azusa turn, it's going to be Fountain, Azusa, T-West, Growth Chamber, right?
Yeah, I agree. Do you think they cited out their Land of the Voids?
I hope so. What do they get? What did they cut?
They probably cut the two altars
altar.
Because altars so like you could. There's a few flex slots, honestly, but this is not a flex slot. This card's actually really good in the deck.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, like that was like a draw two broken.
Where did they hit? Feeder.
No, yeah. But they put a land in their hand. They hit a feeder. That's like why.
Did they want to not put the land in their hand?
It depends on their hand, obviously.
Yeah, it depends.
I think generally you want to, but
yeah.
So
and then
T-West...
we'll pick up probably Fountain.
Yeah, so T-West Growth Chamber, right?
Yeah.
All right, we have an insulated Titan versus discard. How good would this deck be with Valakutes and Dryads? You would have to rebuild it a little bit, but I think that would actually give it a really good angle. You probably would cut Hive Mind. Like, I don't think you can play Dryad, Valakut, and Hive Mind. There's just too many slots.
All right. In the absence of anything ridiculous happening, so next turn, what would our Titan get? We're getting probably Boros Garrison Bajuka Bog. Oh, actually, we'd want. Yeah, of course. I think that's probably what we want.
Yeah. They're going to get some stuff out of their graveyard, but that's fine. It's not... I mean, if they make a Hogak this turn, it might be slightly problematic, but I think we could still probably win through it.
I think we'd still win through it.
Harder with no Hornet Queen in the deck.
Yeah, that's a little annoying.
I keep telling you, I think, like, people don't realize how attrition-y the Hogak deck actually is.
Yeah, it is very good at grinding them out.
Sorry, someone was pinging me on G-Chat, so I closed it.
The easiest thing that could happen here is we just draw like Hive Mind and then they die, because that goes over the top of like anything they can possibly do. All right, well, no, Hogak is pretty good for us. Now they're probably dead. I guess we got Fountain, Pact, Titan, Bog, Boros Garrison, and pick up T-West. How does that sound?
Sounds great. Sounds also very straightforward, honestly.
Yeah. This allows us to do stuff and things. Oh, actually, wait, sorry, let me take that back for a second. We might want another green source in case they trophy a green source, because
I was thinking that.
So that's the way.
So how about just Bog, County Garden?
I was gonna say Bog and then a red or white bounce land, but not the red-white one.
Okay. Bog, Rural Turf.
Rural Turf. Yeah, because then that allows us to, like, with the Gemstone Mind, like I want to make like positive progress towards having red white.
I'm gonna pick up the T-West.
T-West. Yeah. They're probably dead at this point.
No Field of the Dead decks now. Kind of glad. Like, Field of the Dead is really not fun gameplay. Did I play land?
Oh, we have 2 land plays. Oh my god, we could even like Ancient Stirrings. Oh my god, Zeus is just a gift that keeps on giving. So generous.
It is very generous. kind of sad that this card's not very good in current day Modern. It's like a really strong card. Do I even want... I guess I do want an Amulet, right?
I would, yeah. It'll help us kill them faster.
I'm not going to play out the TOS, though.
If I remember, we had like manas to spare. I would have wanted to like Stirrings first, but like there's like almost no way I can believe that they would from this point.
Right. Someone was sad that there was no Dark Depths deck. Well, Dark Depths started banned and never got unbanned. So it would be hard. No, it never had a chance in Modern, probably rightfully so. Okay.
I think the most likely thing to happen next turn is we pay for a pack, play Amulet, then transmute for a bounce land and kill them. Because that allows us to attack with 2 Titans.
Right. Ooh, are we getting gacked this turn?
I think they'll die regardless.
Yeah.
Regardless, like their Yak is gonna die.
Everyone's acting like Solitude would beat Gak by itself, and I don't think that's true. There's literally a Carrion Feeder in play. Like, what? What? Wow, you're so smart. Whatever. Also, both of our basics are in play. That's kind of sad.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do
we want to rearrange your deck? I don't know.
I don't remember. I probably should have paid attention what we put on the bottom, then you would actually figure it out. Oh no, but we shuffled because of Titan, so... No, yeah. we Stirrings first. I see.
Okay, so attacking for 20 is not enough. Wait, how big is it? Oh, it's only an 8 power? Okay, yeah, so then we're good. Okay, may I talk through this turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to pay for pack using like not blue mana, so like Forest, Cruel Chamber, Radiant Fountain. Then we're gonna play Vigor. We're gonna Tolaria West for a bounce land. I'll let you.
So Forest, Cruel Turf, Radiant Fountain, right?
Yeah, Forest, Cruel Turf, Radiant Fountain.
Oh, I see. The piece we're missing is actually a bounce land.
Yes,
because we played all of ours out. Which maybe we shouldn't have, but the T West represents a bounce line anyway, so it's fine.
Oh, that makes it easier. Or does it?
It's the same, right?
It is the same. Yeah, so we Amulet, T West for bounce land.
Doesn't really matter which one, right? Just has to be a green one.
No. Yeah.
We'll get Growth Chamber.
We haven't played any lands yet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, T West bounce land. Okay, yeah, it's just bounce land here. And this is we have 4 land plays this turn, right?
No, 3.
Sorry, 3, yeah. So
I have to use all of them playing bounce lands.
Yeah. Okay, well now we just pick up a normal mana producing land because this is still 6 mana.
They didn't do it at the right time. You need to do it as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, let's pick up.
I mean, they don't die though, which is...
Yeah, we'll kill him next turn. We'll get him next turn. That was really generous of them to let us play a Titan.
Yeah, we shouldn't have had that opportunity.
And then let's see, what are we doing after that? So we're down 1 Talaria West.
No, we have 2. Yeah, we have 2 left.
So we got I vote for Talaria West and Slayer's Stronghold. Or maybe Sunhome. I take it back. I'd vote for Sunhome. Talaria West, Sunhome. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to see, like, what lands are we gonna... Well, like, what's going to happen next turn? Like, they've already used the one removal spell that can kill her thing. They've used the trophy. So...
Yeah. They'll attack. We'll take it. Go to 22.
They can attack with the Kirin Feeder as well. So that's only attack for 12. But that's fine.
Do you think they can get to 30?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
So I think it's fine. We can always block like Vendvine. So West Stronghold is what you're thinking?
Well, I was kind of thinking Sunhome. Because like next turn we'll like play a Titan.
Yeah.
We get like bounce. It's kind of the same. It's kind of the same thing.
All right. Yeah, it is kind of the same thing. But yes, it's very nice that they spotted us the ability to cast Titan that turn.
Yeah, that was really generous of them. Such a generous person.
Just cast it as soon as possible. That changes nothing.
What creatures can block? Just
Satyr Wayfinder
and Wayfinder. Okay.
Yeah, this is why I think Prowess actually had a fine matchup versus deck. Other creatures can't block, so it's really easy to burn them out. And also look at this mana base. Lava Spike is a good card versus these cards.
Are we on the hook for a Summoner's Pact or no?
No, we drew a Titan.
Great.
Alright, they didn't attack with that. So are you going to 8-ball me? Are you going to 7-ball me and like make me pick up my Bog?
Okay. This turn I'm interested in going Summoner's Pact. We get a we attack with just like I actually we're definitely getting Primeval Titan. I think the actual line here is we don't even play the Primeval Titan. We just attack and then they're forced to block. We Sunhome. The Gak goes to the graveyard, and then we play this next Primeval Titan and like pick up, replay Bog to exile the Hogak, and then I think they're like probably cold from there.
Yeah, they're not allowed to just block with. All right. So what does this get?
Yeah, I'm like in just like 2 bounce lands in our hand because like whatever we want, we can just like replay it off of just like having bounce lands in hand. Maybe like bounce land like Slayer Stronghold or something.
Okay. Oh, so just I think this probably is fine. I actually shouldn't have cast the Pact first, I think, if I was going to do this.
Yeah. I did a little looking before leaping.
It's fine. It actually, like, I think they were going to block regardless.
Yeah, it's forced. And then this will exile. We'll get like 2 bounce lands here and like Bog the Gak and pick up the T West.
Yep.
Here's probably like, yep, like that one and the white bounce land. You can also play out Slayer Stronghold.
Oh, I could have probably left a blue floating, probably. Transmute this turn, but whatever.
I don't want to transmute because then like it's like a naked in your hand to Thoughtseize and Brutality. So even if we had planned that ahead, I wouldn't want to.
Basic Swamps is
like Jund.
This is called the Modern Banned Gauntlet, and we are playing with a banned deck. We could have cast this second Titan, fetching Stronghold, Bounce Man, give it haste, attack with both, then use Sunhome on the unblock Titan.
That would not allow us to exile the GAC, and we didn't have enough red and white to both give haste and Sunhome the unblock Titan. But I did think of that, and I would have wanted to sequence differently if I had fully realized that before. But yeah, this line would allow the GAC to stay in play or in the graveyard, which is like extremely bad.
Yeah, because like one of the ways you can lose is if you trade off all of your Titans for all of their GACs. They conceded, but it sometimes when they concede, it like pops up a weird like memory. You know, some software engineer needs to be paid more over there, is how I would put it. That's all I'll say.
Does anything change on our side?
No, I don't think so. Like, it doesn't really matter.
Do we think they're going to try to alter us and want like a ley line for the sum of... No, never mind. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, let's go.
Without Bridge from Below, it's really hard to do that. Like, let me tell you. It's like... That's why I think the alter makes no sense. Like, it's just...
Yeah.
You can play one, but I would certainly never play two. Like, just imagine drawing two altars in your hand as well.
Yeah. All right, let's run it back.
All right. Games you run the draw versus GAC is kind of scary because, like, they are like a turn 3.5 deck, I think, ish.
This will be the game we just turn to them with Hive Mind.
You ever turn to someone with Hive Mind with Leyline out and they just show you a handful of Thoughtseizes?
I
feel like that
I've done that to Seth Manfield at GP Pittsburgh.
was Seth playing like Abzan or something?
Jund.
Yeah, I mean, same thing, right? Like those are functionally equivalent decks in that matchup.
Yeah.
I actually remember when K command was printed, I remember beating a bunch of Amulet players because they would leave in their Amulets versus me and I would just K command them a bunch of times.
Yeah, in that era, that's when the board plan versus Jund switched to be boarding out all your amulets.
Yep. So in game one, our opponents started down a card and we still easily lost. It was kind of sick. They just had a 6-card hand with Leyline, essentially. But, you know.
Yep.
I don't know.
I think it's too weak.
Yeah. I think this is fine.
Yeah.
The question
what
is,
are they on?
7. They kept 7, which is kind of terrifying, but like whatever. I want to bottom Stirrings. Is that crazy?
So what are we looking for in this hand? We want an accelerant.
Yeah,
and Amulet counts as an accelerant, but also a Zeus or Summer Bloom.
Yeah, so I think Slate is better, personally.
Yeah, Slate's better, yeah.
If only someone had written about this years ago in an irrelevant article now. I kind of just like that I was right, but I didn't do any simulation or whatever to prove it, and people were just like, are you crazy? I'm just like, no, I don't think so. Yeah, they did call the Hogak deck Dredge, which makes no sense. Alright. Well, I'm playing the Amulet out.
Yes.
It's kind of awkward that this is Boros Garrison and not a green bounce land, but whatever.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, don't cast Hogak this turn, please. That is all I ask. Just cast Bloodghast. Okay.
Great.
I might cast Pyroclasm this turn.
I think we can't currently. But
yeah, you can.
We have the option. Sorry, you're right. We can. I think we probably want to.
I'm going to cast Sleight of Hand first to see.
Yeah. Do we have? So we're definitely bottoming the. Oh, this is a Sleight of Hand.
Yeah, I'm taking Serum Visions.
Serum Vision. Yeah. And I think we do want a Pyroclasm on this board.
Yeah, and I'm going to leave the Garrison in play, obviously.
Yeah, because
Alright, they hit nothing else, which is pretty good for us. I think if their turn 2 plays Cast Ghast, like their hand's not that strong, right?
Yeah. What are we looking for here?
Azusa would be good. Summer Bloom
Bloom, I think, would let us cast a Titan.
Yeah, you have to be careful with the colors. Like, it's not as simple, but I think it works out, right?
Yeah, because we could so we float 1 mana off this Garrison. Like we play. Oh, actually.
Oh, the colors. I don't. Wait, do the colors work out?
I don't think they do.
No, they don't actually. That's sad, but you know.
Yeah.
How did they pick the list? It appears to me that they just picked decks that they liked that contain the card, not the actual optimal deck of each card. Because I would have picked Kiki Pot as well. I don't know how you feel about that, Bobby. I guess you liked Moira Pod more.
No, I played them both. I played Kiki Pot a lot, but I found that deck was incapable of winning with the beatdown plan, and so you were like essentially all in on the. I think I beat someone with a beatdown like twice ever, and I played it like infinity with that deck. So I realized Moira Pod is like worse in the heads up pod mirror, but I think it's a better deck on the whole.
This is sad
because you can beat the down. Yeah, that's sad.
Where did they just had another
come from? Oh, they cast it.
They probably just had Crypt, Swamp, Supplier as their hand, right? Crypt, Swamp, Supplier, Gas.
Darn, that's really bad. That's a really bad draw.
I'm just gonna cast Serum Visions.
Yep.
Bottom both. These are shit.
Bottom both.
Yeah, I think we're gonna lose actually, but whatever. Wait, hold on.
I think because we have the Slayer Stronghold in our hand, I think we are drawing dead, but we'll find out. We can just pass a turn and see what happens.
Our draws were not good this game.
Yeah, game 1 we also bricked like extremely hard.
That can happen. I mean, it's not that likely to happen, but it definitely can happen.
Yeah, I mean, I just think we like hit the low end of variance. So, like, you know, you lose with whatever deck when you hit the low end of variance.
Faithless Loading is really good.
If we draw Summer Bloom, like, we can try to construct a line where we win. I think it might be possible, but otherwise we're probably just gonna die.
I mean, you can't win, right? Like,
we could like somehow like try to survive a turn and then kill them on the following turn.
Also, our amulet got killed.
Yeah. If we didn't lose the amulet, I think it might be possible, but now we're just like, oh, actually, we have 4 more life, so we can take the hit from the gag. Let's try to puzzle this out for a second. So we can go like, we can play 2 Colony Guards. So we can go Colony Garden, Bounce Land, or Vesuva Copy, Boros Garrison, pick up Colony Garden, play Colony Garden again. So we have 2 blockers. So we can block 2 Bloodghasts. We take 10.
Go to 1.
Go to 1. We can also play out the Slayer Stronghold, which is important in all of this. And then let's see, how would we win from that point? Then we'd have how much mana to play? We could draw an Amulet, could play Titan. I actually think we could theoretically win. So actually we should play this out.
Yep.
So yeah. Yeah, through no other interaction, we can theoretically win, I think. We can do the line I described and then figure out.
So Vesuva the Garrison and pick up
Vesuva Garrison, pick up plant, play Stronghold.
And it's very important I do not block Hogak with these plants.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. I can Titan for like red, green, and green, white bounce land or something like that, right? And see what happens. Oh, well, they have Endvine now.
Kill us.
Yeah.
Is that enough to kill us?
Yeah. Because you block here, and you take 8/2/2.
Okay.
That was really sad. I mean, they were turn 5 with a piece of disruption, so like whatevs. Kind of sad. But this is why I picked Hogak as the best deck in the Gauntlet, you know?
It is the best deck in the Gauntlet.
Let's still play it out, of course. Like, whatever. If you win some, you lose some.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we won somewhat below median luck in games 1 and 3. but I think we're probably still a dog in the matches in the abstract.
Yep. Even with the bog in the main, I don't think it moves the needle enough because I think they're actually pretty good at rebuilding it from one shot graveyard removal. Like you kind of need a hammer versus them, and we don't have a hammer, right? All we have are like
we do like Hive Mind. I think is a hammer. We also just like can turn that game. We didn't like having like our most busted openings. Like our busted openings are as good as their busted, or like beat their busted openings.
I guess we could mulligan more. Is the actual thing?
Yeah, maybe we're mulliganing even more aggressively. Because like I guess against the Hogak deck, I think we're mulliganing appropriately aggressively against any non-Hogak deck. Maybe against Hogak we have to like mulligan even more aggressively.
Yeah,
like I mean, we can kill them on 5 cards like on turn 2.
I mean, we can kill them with 3 cards on turn 2. Oh no, 4 cards. 4 cards. You can keep 3 and draw to top deck, and basically beat them up.
Yeah.
Kind of sad, but it's okay.
I disagree with Dom on the instant speed bog not doing anything. In game 2, it very much mattered that we could exile the bog after we forced it to trade on blocks. I think that's not an unreasonable thing to come up in a game where we don't have it. Oh my, yeah, okay, yeah, it must be nice.
Yeah,
okay,
I mean,
yeah, okay. If we had this game 1 or 3, we would have won, trivially.
Of course, but
well, you jerk. I mean, this is still pretty. Like this is still pretty good because we have all 3 pieces.
Imagine playing Jund. Imagine us not having Hornet Queen. Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Okay, yeah. So calling guard. I think we're actually still heavy favorites, unless
if they
have
take
another
this, we're not favorites. But
yeah, but then we still have the Titan. Like we could draw other stuff. Like this is why Summer Bloom is a busted card.
Yes, it's okay. All right.
What do we want to leave and play at the end of this? We're gonna be able to get double blue in play, so we can leave the Telaria West in our hand. So it's probably something like what you're doing. So we want to leave an untapped land as the last one in our hand, right? Or we could play 3 more lands. So we definitely want to play out Simic Growth Chain. Or just play out like both Pathlands and make more Colony Gardens. Yeah.
We have all the Liliana protection, which is like something that actually mattered.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've played against Jund, like this version of Jund, so let's see. Yep, 4 Liliana. One way you can lose this matchup, which is really funny, is you can get all of your Titans Olivia Voldaren, by the way. Oh,
I don't believe you.
I said you could. Also, they have Thoughtseize, but whatever.
It's fine. We might not even transmute next turn.
It depends on
probably
what we draw.
will, but it depends. Because we have 5 mana in play. I guess we probably will transmute.
All right, I think we're.
I think we are. Yeah, who are we getting?
And if they cast Inquisition, I'm probably supposed to Pact in response. Honestly.
Yeah, for sure. Easy Pact in response. This is how the games they win play out. Is they have like a Bob that goes and answers. It lines up well against, and then they like interact well again.
Yep, but I think generally you're good enough in the matchup that you don't concern yourself with the game that looks like this.
Yeah, there's only 1 more Thoughtseize in the deck, so they actually will be kind of hard pressed to stop us from being able to Titan.
And there's only 2 Terminate, and like you can beat a bunch of Terminates. That's not a big deal.
Yeah, this NBD. At that point, like if they terminate all the Titans and we chain that far, we'll just kill them with like 2/1 double striking plants.
I've also done that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cast this.
Yep. And we're getting 2. I think we're getting 2 T Wests with this one.
2 T Wests?
I think so. Yeah, 2 T Wests and playing the Sanctuary. I just like really don't want to like.
I see.
Lose access to like the Titan chain. It's probably somewhat wrong, but I think not very wrong. At some point, maybe we'll get to do the like Bajuka Bog yourself to like shrink their Goyf.
No lands left. Yep. Alright. Show me Terminate. I know they have a Swamp because they played Verdant Catacombs instead of Swamp that I knew about, so. But let's see if they have Terminate. I guess they could have double Lightning Bolt, but like whatevs. That's fine.
I think they're basically 0% to win the game at this point.
0%'s really low.
I think they're no more than 2% to win the game at this point.
Chop says, if only we had Field of the Dead. We don't even make zombie tokens yet.
They don't even have a Terminate? Yeah, I think they're like no more than 2%.
Yeah.
Ooh, this doesn't matter.
They keep playing lands that
are not the ones we know about.
Yeah. Oh, they have Maelstrom Pulse. Okay, whatever.
It's good that happened before we had multiple Titans. All right, so we can't attack this turn because we're on the hook for a pact. Right, yeah. We're probably just not transmuting this turn even.
This is fine, I think. Right, yeah. I think I should just
stand by my previous statement.
Yeah, I think I should just play this out. This is not actually a good plan versus Jund, but it might actually work out this game.
Yeah, I mean...
And I'm going to get Pact of Negation with the Transmute. And you just play Serum Visions and Pact of Negation, your own Serum Visions.
Mm-hmm.
Death
right? Or no?
Yeah.
They do.
Yep.
They'd have to play 2 Death Rights for that to work.
Am I supposed to block now? Probably.
I would, no.
Before I wasn't because
Death Rights, I could mess this plan up.
Well, it'll... Oh, I see. Well, then I'll just get Summoners back and make them pay for their pack, which buys a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
This card is so weird. So they
I really appreciate if they didn't play another Death Right Shaman, because that would just make our next turn really easy.
Oh no, you don't need another spell because we already have the spell.
No. I'm saying play another Death Right. They can pay double blue.
Yeah, I'm answering someone in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Like, you don't actually have to hope that they have a spell. You just put Serum Visions on the stack and just, Do
we need to make sure we hold control?
Yep.
Okay. GG.
Oh, you just wanted Hive Mind to copy their spells. I see. Yeah, Hive Mind games get really funny. Counterspells no longer do anything.
I'm really sad about missing that Hornet Queen right now. This is the one where I like.
Yeah, this is the matchup where you really want Hornet Queen, like, because Hive Mind is atrocious. Actually, we got very lucky that it was good there.
Yeah, let's cut. Yeah, Hive Mind, Slaughter Pact, bring in Leyline, EE, Pyroclasm.
Cavern can go.
I cut Cavern.
Fog can go.
At some point, I want to consider cutting the a Rot Farm, but let's see. It's probably also in Azusa.
I would rather not cut the bounce land for reasons I told you.
Sure. We definitely want the Bog.
Oh, okay.
Because you can shrink their Goyfs. You can attack with Titan. You Bog both players. Like, you definitely want Bog. And
God, no Hornet Queen's real sad. Jeez.
I'm okay going down like a Stirrings.
Yeah, I agree. You don't want to cut any of the blue ones because I think they actually matter so much because they let you rebuild from their discard. Well, we've killed someone with slow Hive Mind so far, not fast Hive Mind, which is kind of funny.
So what happened that game? Is this the game that we slow summer bloomed?
Yeah, and they discard Spelldos a bunch for Titans, and we kill them with Hive Mind, which basically never happens. Yeah. All right, I'm keeping.
Keep.
Like it. All right. For those of you who are wondering why Bobby and I are saying keep, you're playing against Jund. You just keep 7 if it's at all reasonable. Like literally, that's what happens.
I have a fun story. At GP Vancouver 2017, I was like, I'll tell the story at some point between rounds. I guess let's play probably T West.
Yeah, I think it's T West. I'm just hoping to draw a bounce land, actually. Bounce land would be basically the best draw. I assume we're just going to Clasm a Bob if it gets played.
Yeah, I would 100%. I would snap off a Clasm on a Bob.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
This is the reason Power Clasm is we sideboarded in to do exactly this.
They have Deathrite. They could curve Deathrite into Bob, and then you just feel warm and fuzzy inside. Oh, big sads, but whatever. No Goif, no Goif. Alright, I guess I'm bogging them.
Them or us?
Them, because we only have 2 sorceries.
Alright, sounds good. Maybe we did want to play Summer Bloom on that turn. I guess.
Yeah, I thought about it. We did have a bounce land in hand, though. That was like the issue.
Yeah.
Why is Ooze still in their deck? Do they just not have enough cards?
Okay, so do we want to transmute this turn? Or do we want to Vesuva ourselves on Bog?
And just like
their clock is 2 damage if we do that.
Yeah, I think I like that.
For that.
Yeah. Everyone's Bajuka bogged.
I kind of really wish I had another Pyroclasm.
It's really hard to Pyroclasm Tarmogoyf.
Got him.
I mean, we sort of got him, but we're taking 3. I guess 3's not.
Oh yeah, I guess that represents a point.
Clasm?
Yeah, I like yeah. Let's do that.
How are we supposed to keep that? Because like, oh wait, oh no, I have a second green. All right, I think I'm supposed to keep that actually.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, so they seem to have like basically nothing going on, so they need to draw a thing going on. Like
I think they have a Terminate or Pulse in their hand, but you can't do much about it.
It's fine. Their clock is still real slow. They draw Thoughtseize? Oh, they drew a Deathrite.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what do we want to do this turn? I think it might be Slayer Stronghold. But let's think about what we're going to tutor for. It's probably at least one Colony Garden.
Yeah, Colony Garden and Radiant Fountain probably. Or should I get a green source actually?
Well, Colony Garden is a green source.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I want to get Colony and Radiant Fountain.
Yeah, okay, I'm good with that. Yeah, that sounds good. We will terminate our Titan, but that's fine.
And if they don't terminate our Titan, we're winning by so much anyways that it doesn't really matter, right?
Yeah.
I think I have enough to transmute. Oh, they didn't cast Terminate. So that's a good sign.
They're in bad for a bad time.
I think they have Pulse.
It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, that has to make sense, right? But we will make another Titan this turn, so.
How much is this for?
7.
Do we think they have a Liliana?
I mean,
they would have played it. Do you want to discuss the next turn?
Yeah, I think we can just block next turn if we need to, right?
Yes. So next turn we're going to transmute for Titan, play Titan, and what lands are we going to get? It's kind of weird awkward that we can't do any bogging. But yeah, we can just block next turn. I think you're good to take this.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I could expose those for 2, but I think that's worse than casting Primeval Titan.
Oh, actually, that might be better than Primeval Titan. I mean, they have literally nothing going on, and they still can't stop
They
us
have
from
2
tightening the
cards in
following
hand
turn.
still. Like, it's very easy to imagine that they just have another 2-drop in hand.
But they like can't prevent us from tightening on the following turn, and then they have like literally nothing going on but like the Deathrite Shaman.
Oh, we still have another T West. You're right.
We
Okay.
have 2 T West going on, and they can't like interact with T West at all. So
yeah, that works. Stuff like that.
and do we want to pop it now or later? And
I
then
think-
let's also play a like Growth Chamber pickup T West.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, no, you're right, Aquinas. That's why we're doing it. Yeah, we got a big raid from Yellow Hat. Shout out to one of the greats.
Hey, thank you, Yellow Hat.
We're playing the OG Amulet Bloom. I saw Hat was playing Amulet Titan the other day or two. We 3-0'd the first queue. We're 0-1 in this one. We lost to Hogak.
Oh, I really wish we had the Hornet Queen now.
Yeah, it's kind of an issue. I guess this is a reason to play Titan. Sad.
Yes.
Yeah, there were 2 slaughter games in the sideboard. So now it's Plant Beatdown.
Also Azusa. Let's see, we board out the Hive Minds. I think it's just plants. Are we gonna be able to win with just plants effectively?
It's gonna be really hard, but we'll do our best.
It will. Pyroclasm would help get rid of the clock.
Great.
Deathrite's not targeted, right?
No. Kind of drawing dead.
Yeah, I guess Titan would have worked out a lot better that turn. I think Summer Bloom does more for us.
I don't think either of the cards do anything, actually.
I don't think we have anything that I think we could probably just trade beat and see what else we got. I think we could probably go into the next game.
I have 1 Azusa, and I can pump my plant tokens, but I have to cast Pyroclasm first, so I don't even want to pact for the Azusa.
I think realistically we should go to the next game.
Fine with that.
Darn.
Yeah. Yep, from the 3-0 to, like, not doing great.
Well, we're going to game 3.
Yeah.
I still think we're favored in the matchup.
Eggy, I think Hogak is the best deck, and that's the deck we lost to round 1 of this second thing. We trophied the first one, but we're 0-1 in this one currently.
Yeah, run it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really wish I had my Hornet Queen.
Yeah, why is there no Hornet Queen? It's just like so mind-boggling. Oh, because it was missing a card. That's fair.
Yeah, because
like
whoever was typing up Decklist like missed the 15th card in my sideboard.
This is literally the matchup where you want it though. Like it's just so insane.
Yep, it's for this matchup.
Yeah.
Great. We don't have a real land.
No, not great. This is
darn, almost great. Very close to being great.
All right, this is great.
This one's great. This is fantastic. They're gonna have a really hard time killing us.
I'm gonna bottom sleight of hand, I think, actually.
I agree.
Yeah. That slaughter game's jerk. I kind of forgot that the deck had it, then when it was put on the stack, I'm like, oh, that's in their hand. That makes a lot of sense.
Do they have anything that interacts with lands?
No. Sorry.
Okay.
No, they don't. I thought I saw a Sowing Salt, and it turns out there's no Sowing Salt. I'm just
okay.
Like,
depending on what we draw, we may want to consider pacting for Azusa and having like a bunch of mana in play. If we do Ancient Stirrings, I think realistically not anymore. I think we can. I'm a little more inclined to play Gruul Turf because if we like get a Talaria West, we want to have access to double blue if we like hit also like another Amulet.
I'll float.
Yeah.
Might as well, because I'm picking that one up.
Yep. Darn.
Sorry. Whatever. That's fine. And these are the stirrings that made me want to put Sleight of Hand in my deck, essentially. It's literally just this experience over and over. Like, does that make sense?
Yeah. I think they're gonna have a hard time stopping us from tightening because like they need to Liliana up all the cards out of our hand when we have bounce lands, which insulates us from that, or they could like pulse the ley line and then Inquisition us. Okay, well, I guess this is how it starts. And we have to pitch a bounce land actually, because we need a real land. Darn.
I'm discarding
Summer Bloom would be really good here. We bought him 2 Summer Blooms, right? Yeah, Rod Farm, yeah.
Oh my god, what the hell? Yes. Is this why? Did the deck love you that much, Bobby? I guess it did, actually.
I guess so, yeah.
Alright.
All right. So what are we doing with it? So we don't need to bother getting Colony Gardens on the attack trigger because the Liliana cannot edict us on a
yeah, but I might, just in case if there's like a weird Maelstrom Pulse string along, right?
I think you also can leave a land in play at the end of this, or you can like intersperse a real land with this. In fact, I think we might have actually want to do that on this land drop because we have 2 land plays left. So I think we want to, or actually wait, but we also might not because that would when it's getting another Liliana, but they would need to, no, they need like a term. I think we can go Sunhome and I don't think it'll matter. Yeah, pick it up. Okay, so then so we attack Liliana, and then we're getting I guess realistically it's probably just like Growth Chamber and Talaria West with the second trigger.
Yeah, of course the second trigger. The first one's always killing Liliana here.
Yeah.
And they don't have land destruction in their sideboard, I checked, so...
Yeah, I checked you. And we definitely want to make sure we leave double green in play at the end of all this.
Yep. I'm just going to pick up the Stronghold, I think. And...
attack.
So I personally want to play around Maelstrom Pulse.
Oh, actually, we could have killed them because we had 1 land play left. We could have gone Sunhome and then get like double Karoo, but it's fine.
Oh shit! I didn't. Yeah, you're right. I missed it. Actually,
1 land play left. But let's just get like Simic Growth Chamber, Talaria West. I think.
You don't want to play around Maelstrom Pulse?
In what way?
If they Maelstrom Pulse the ley line, they can Liliana's make a sack, and we're on the hook for a pact.
Oh, okay. So let's do Colony Garden, Talaria West.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Yeah,
too.
That's better.
But
that's better.
This is worse than just killing them, chat. So
yes.
Let's. Bobby realized it afterwards. I obviously missed it, so that's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it is what it is, right?
And then for the land, it's probably Stronghold. Or wait, I don't want to pack. I don't want to transmute now. I want to do it like on a following turn because then we could like.
If they have pulse, they just pulse the Titan, but that's fine. Then you can just get like you don't want Liliana going to town on you. Essentially, is the issue.
Yeah, actually, no. I agree with your original line. I think we should transmute now because there's no way for them to kill the ley line, take a card out of our hand, and kill the Titan.
Right.
Because there's no. This is before they had trophy, so they can't answer the ley line for 2 mana. So yeah, we're good to transmute now. Oh, actually, no. I think the. Okay, going.
Sorry, this is why yeah, we don't have Hornet Queen in our deck, and it kind of matters, but it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, we can't Titan this turn because we're actually on the hook for a pact, so we're actually short. So that actually, I don't think we could have Titaned this turn, no matter what. Yeah, I don't think it matters a ton. Okay, so now I guess we could. I think I want Stronghold in play. Now we could theoretically lose because they could pulse ley line and then discard the pact, but it needs to be Thoughtseize, not Inquisition.
Yep.
Yeah, now they could theoretically.
I think you can write pulse off. Maybe you can't. But
okay, now they're gonna die.
Treetop Village. The Reduke special right there. I'm not gonna block. I don't think. I don't
No
see
way.
a point. Missing that kill is actually pretty bad now.
We'll be fine.
Yeah, but it's just better to win when you can win, of course.
I mean, I agree, but we needed to like go slower if we wanted to catch that. We still have all the Talaria Wests left, right?
We have two left.
Two of them left. There's no way they're winning this game. We still have the Leyline. They have to like Leyline, like either answer all the Titans or like Slaughter Games us. I'm interested in playing Sunhome as our land for the turn. Tapping basically everything but the special lands, and we can leave up like realistically like Calling Guard. I don't think it don't matter. I think we don't leave up like this is 7 mana. So like kind of wastes one to use it now. So I want to leave up Calling Garden. Like we leave up Calling Garden.
Well, what I'm actually thinking is, why don't we just get a Gemstone Mine and something else on this Titan Tutor? Then you can activate Stronghold. Then you can get you can get white, red, and or you can get red, green, and green, white, right?
Actually, this Titan's not guaranteed to live, so actually this Titan shouldn't even attack at all. I think this should just be a transmute for another Summoner's Pact. I think this Titan should not try to attack at all, because that's how we could lose.
Fair.
If their hand is terminate.
All right.
So yeah, this is a no attack Titan turn.
Whoops.
I would want to leave the Growth Chamber untapped because I want to get the white bounce land with this, so that we have like double red white already in play.
All right. I have to overspend a little bit, but that's fine.
That's fine. Yeah, we're not doing anything else with the mana this turn.
So you think their West cards terminate?
It could be. I mean, I think if it is, then we could theoretically lose. And if we do this line, there's no way we can lose because there's another Talaria West left in the deck after this.
So I get Talaria West and
Growth, and a Celestial Sanctuary, because I want to have double red white in play.
Got it.
It will make like a future turn like easier. And then and we'll transmute. I think we also have a land play to spare.
No, we don't, because we played the Sunhome first, remember?
Oh yeah. So now we have sort of all the things we want. We have double red white in play and both like attacky lands in play.
Yeah, I mean, if they don't have terminate, they're in a world of trouble anyways. So who cares, right?
Yeah. There's one Talaria West left, right? So they have to like deal with like this Titan plus 2 more Titans.
They have another Tarmogoyf, so that means they can double block, but that's fine.
Realistically, no, because with this Titan, like it will tutor for Bajuka Bog, bounce land, and like we'll nuke both graveyards before we attack them. I don't think we need blue this turn. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I think you want to play Summoner's Pact. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so with this Titan, we're gonna tap everything but Slayer's Stronghold. I think you don't want to play your land yet. I want to like double bog them this turn.
Okay.
So we're gonna, Primeval Titan.
Oh, I see. If we just double bog, how can they ever win, right?
Yeah. So I want to bog them and also get like. Actually, I don't think we can double bog, but I think it's fine. So I just get whatever bounce land, and then let's bog whoever's graveyard is bigger.
That's
we can't double bog because like the Vesuva's in our hand. That makes it like awkward.
No, we can just pick up the bog, right?
Yeah, well, we can either double bog or we can attack with a Titan, but like not both.
I think this is fine. So.
Yeah, they're gonna die. They're realistically like gonna die.
I mean, like they're gonna have 2 0-1 Tarmogoyfs after this turn cycle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sure, whatever. Yeah.
Float. Always float. Always be floating.
Always float.
Oh, right. There's still a bog in the stack, right?
Yeah. So this way we can't attack with the Titan because we're double bogging, and then we attack them, we'll get like Talaria Weston. At this point, okay,
right.
they're done. Yeah. At this
All right. Got him. Sort of. I don't know. I mean, got him. That was classic Jund. We lost game 2 because slaughter games happened because we decided to kill all of their stuff instead of playing around like a 2 of slaughter games. But I don't know. I guess that's like kind of a close decision point. I don't know how I feel about that still. I still like it's so many creatures, right?
Yeah. We both forgot that there was a slaughter games in the list, right? Like
there's actually 2 in the sideboard. There's actually 2.
I had forgotten that they were there. I had missed that. I think we both missed that. Otherwise, I think it's more of a judgment call. But I think we probably still do that line because like they must have drawn the slaughter games that turn, and there's like a number of other ways it could play out. Like we just get like aggroed out if we play the Titans. They like have any removal spell, and then like we're losing 2. Right. We're like very behind. Yeah.
Do they ever update the banned decks to make them current? No. Although they like do bizarre, weird things in terms of decklist choices, where like I don't think this Rug Oko deck was really very good, nor was it heavily played. And they also made the Luminarpod deck 61 cards for basically no gain, so I already went on my rant about how much the Mystic Forge makes no sense in the Infinity deck. Like, so I'm still like kind of mad about that. Anyways, let's play the last match of the night.
Last match of the night. I'm gonna sit back down after that.
Gak has Alter for no reason. That was a thing that people did, and it wasn't very good. Like, that's literally how it played out. Like, I remember after Bridge got banned, some people still played, like, 1 or 2 Altars. I'm just like, I'm gonna play 0, and I'm gonna play Jund. Like, I'm not gonna Blue in my deck. So. I played with Lotlet's Troll instead. That card was great. Oh, gamble on match? We can start a prediction.
I think this is kind of like it seems like kind of a silly operation to have like a prediction on the match. Like the only deck that could possibly beat us is like Hogak. So it's really like, are we getting paired against Hogak or not? And then it's like a game. Because like any other deck, we're just gonna like annihilate them.
Yeah, Tangrams is in chat, aka, KCI Hal. X is in the queue, but not KCI. Kind of think you don't need both of those decks in the queue, to be quite fair. Quingan's Boyne. Yeah, if it was Urza Oko, that deck is so much more threatening. Like, that... I think you also played that deck, right?
Which deck?
Urza Oko.
Yeah.
Yeah. This hand
GP
sucks.
Austin. Yeah, run it back.
There's some nice sample hands in this deck. I actually think this is a keep on 6, but...
Are we mulliganing aggressively enough? Like, the new mulligan is so forgiving. Like, we only need 5 cards to kill on turn 2. Or is that 5 specific cards? And this hand is, like, really slow, because, like, we can't even Azusa until turn 4. Yeah, I'm pretty into this. Yeah.
I'm bottoming Ancient Stirrings and, like, Mana Confluence, I think.
Yep, sounds great. Please don't be Jund. Jund is like the one matchup where I would just like want to queue anything.
So this is Counter Cat? God. This is a Zoo deck, right? Oh.
It's the Gak.
No, it's Jund.
What is Jund has a Misty Rainforest? I guess this is pre.
Yeah, it was pre the other ones.
Oh yeah. I guess this is only a turn 3 Titan.
Yeah, and we're really vulnerable to discard, but whatever. We can't even do anything about it, so.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, giant, yeah. I mean, kind of yes and no. Like if they discard us and we draw a Summer Ball, so they discard us and we like draw a Summer Bloom, then they're like dead. It's actually not necessarily that bad for us because we play Amulet, and if we draw a Titan, they'll die next turn.
Alright. Titan deck, Titan! Come on! Titan, we're packed. So we're on a 7-outer. They not attacking? Oh, they're gonna drain us.
Like a terminate.
Right.
Fine, that's good. And he spell no, nope. Yep. Damn.
Well, that's 6 bad cards.
Yep.
They might even discard spells next turn, but they also are not killing us particularly quickly. What the hell?
They're really not.
Why are they bolting us? Weird. Maybe they have to use all of their mana and then activate Raging Ravine or something like that.
Darn.
This is the way you can lose to John for what it's worth.
Darn.
Probably just have to play a bounce land this turn, actually.
Yep.
I think we're gonna lose.
Yeah. We'll lose this game. I mean, I think the mulligans were good against every deck except for specifically John. Yeah. Oh, how much damage is that?
They can drain attack, right? Like, it doesn't even need the.
I just want to make sure we wouldn't stay alive with those quarter, but we're drawing dead. Yep. All right. So
this deck needs Green Castle. Well, Green Castle was not legal. Well, why do I don't know. Yes, we could put new cards in their deck to make it better, but we can't do that.
So we're cutting, Pact of Negation, Hive Mind, cutting Cavern.
I think this was it.
Let me check again. So you switched to one. I think we wanted the slights. Cut, the 2 stirrings. That was it. Yeah, and this time we'll remember that they have access to slaughter games.
Yeah, and probably not change our decisions that much, except I think we might just die that turn if we don't actually cast and activate the explosives. So, I was thinking about it more. Why would we side out Titan? Our deck doesn't operate. Yeah, really missing that Hornet Queen. It's really a damn shame.
Yeah.
It would be relatively easy to beat them through slaughter games if we just had Hornet Queen in our deck.
Yeah.
I mean, not relatively easy. It's still not that easy, but it would make it a lot easier, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of just like bodies, because we can give them double strike, and I think we had all the special lands. So we could we were attacking for
6 a turn,
12 a turn, because you could double strike +2/+of the Hornet Queen. So the Hornet Queen is 8 and the tokens are 4, so that's 12 a turn. Or we could do my favorite play in the world of giving a Hornet double strike on defense.
Yep. That's just some good old fashioned. There must be a bunch of first strike death touch creatures I'm not remembering.
Yeah.
Hive Mind 4 decks that gain infinite life mostly. I'm not even joking.
Keep.
Yep. Which land am I supposed to play?
Probably Stronghold.
Yeah, I also think so. And then Bloom is our best draw, but even if we get discard spelled, it's probably fine.
If we're allowed to, I think it's pretty likely that on this upcoming turn we packed for Azusa and have 4 mana in play. Pass with 4 mana in play, because we could still kill them. Actually, no, we couldn't kill the following turn without a bounce land. But I think that's probably what we would want to do.
My concern with that is, what if they just play a tapped land and then just discard spells to the turn after?
I mean, it's a lot. So I mean, there's trade-offs here on both sides. Like, it makes it more susceptible to a discard when discard spell now, but it makes our top decks much better on all future turns because we're gonna have 6 mana in play basically, like starting on like turn 3. So we might still do this anyways unless they deny us the option. I think we might want to just have 4 mana in play. Okay, good game.
New plan.
Okay, let's think through a little bit though how we want to leave, what lands we want to leave in play because we need the Slayer Strongholds in play.
Right.
So let's think about it a little bit. So okay, what I'm thinking is we'll play this like and play the Summer Blooms. We have 3 land plays left. We'll use 2 land plays on the Summer Blooms and then tap the Slayer Stronghold twice for mana. And leave it in play, and then we'll like Vesuva it. So we'll play this 2 times. We'll play it 2 times. Yep. So bring it back. All right. So we're gonna play it again, and this time we're gonna tap Slayer Stronghold for mana, and bounce Slayer's Stronghold to our hand, and then play Slayer Stronghold as the last land for turn.
And then we're gonna Titan for Vesuva and Garrison then, right?
Yeah.
Our opponent was tired of it because they knew that we could cast Primeval Titan and they didn't want to play anymore.
Yeah. So we would have done standard attack line, and then it's a little, and then we can get another green bounce land and Tolaria West, and so they're pretty screwed.
Yeah, what a deck.
That chat, this is why this deck is good, is because no matter how good or bad of a matchup your opponent's deck is, you can just kill them on turn 2. So there's a hard lower bound to how bad your deck could be in a matchup if your opponent dies on the second turn of the game.
Yeah. And don't listen to people in Discord saying that this card is worse than Urza Saga, because it really isn't. It's like, it's also just like kind of comparing like apples and oranges as well, because Urza Saga is a really messed up Magic card, but this one in this deck is super, super messed up. This is just 1 in a green, add 6, or if you don't have Amulet, just ramp you to a turn 3 Titan anyways. Like, I don't know how to explain it any more than that. We didn't even have... We got discard spelled, and then we top decked, and our opponent just literally died. Like, well, sorry, they didn't want to play anymore. But that's the same as dying in my book.
They were going to die. They were going to lose at that point.
Yes, Briblek has it right. It's double Dark Ritual.
I would keep this hand.
Yeah, this is like lower end keep, but I would still keep.
Did we leave in the Slaughter Pact?
Yeah. I regret this. They're going to 5 though.
Okay,
they're going to 4.
I mean, we're probably going to win. Just like the only way we're losing at this point is if they have a Bob that runs away with the game. So an answer, Bob, we could.
I'm not going to mention the other ways we can lose the game because we don't talk about those things here.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Like they have 2 pieces of cardboard left. Like,
yeah, it's pretty hard.
You need a lot to go right.
I mean, like, and these are just built-in card advantage. And now on turn 2, we will not discard to hand size.
Yeah.
So it's a moral victory, right?
Yeah. All right, that sounds good. And then on turn 2, I want to actually, I guess the slide hand. I was gonna say we want to play Gruul Turf because, like, if they play a Bob, I would actually consider playing Gruul Turf because then we'd want to be able to power class them, but we have the green card in our hand, so yeah, let's play Growth Chamber or the blue card in our hand.
I guess we could hypothetically lose to Liliana, but I don't think we'll actually lose to Liliana.
I mean, we could just brick off like infinitely, but yeah. I think it would be kind of hard. What did they take?
Sleight of hand.
Cool. Okay, let's just develop millions of manas. Probably want to leave a bounce land around the end of this. Maybe even not.
I think I also want to leave the Ghost Quarter untapped if possible.
Really? Why?
Yeah. In case if they start beating down. Oh.
That's so slow.
All right.
We can leave 1 bounce land in hand. Okay, let's go like Boros, or actually probably Gruul Turf because we want double green in play. And then pick up like Sunhome, replace Sunhome. And if we need to like, if we draw a TOS, we have access to double blue because we could like ghost quarter ourselves because we have the island. We have the island technology.
Yeah. So there's a card I'm scared of that I'm not going to say the name of because like that's just asking for trouble.
Okay, fine.
I'm slightly superstitious.
They don't have it yet. Yeah, I would play that out. I would also, I guess, like develop the Boros Garrison because we can start attacking for 2.
That's faster than 17 turns.
Okay, it's not happening this turn.
Hey, Titan.
Titan. Dang it.
Should I just E on 2? Probably, right?
What are we scared of?
I mean, discard for this, essentially.
Yeah, okay, I'm in. How big is their glyph?
3/4. Okay. Bobby. You know what I smell?
It could be a Liliana. They're not tabbing it for red.
Oh, okay.
Okay, see, like this Liliana. See, we're good.
We're good. I think
they have to leave the.
Sorry. I think I'm just gonna EE away this boy. Definitely not block.
Yeah, I mean we can attack Liliana for 2.
So, I mean they're gonna
definitely doing that.
They're gonna kill my Urza. Yeah.
Well, they're not. Oh. No, they're plus. Okay, we should definitely. I think. Do we want to hold off on the EU?
No, because actually.
Well, we need to like Sun Home this turn anyways.
Yeah, I think I should.
I think we are
because of the grudge.
Cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Titan.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna play that out, and we're gonna put Lily down to 2. Okay, I mean now, like if they want to stop, get rid of Urza, they need to like ditch their Lily. It's like not free. Okay, yeah. I mean, look at this. We have like way more live top decks than they do. Okay, that was a good top deck. It gives us 2 turns to draw a relevant card. Titan. That stops their ult. That's actually good. So that's pretty good.
Also, it prevents the card I'm scared of, which I will finally say the name of, which is Slaughter of Games.
Yeah. So this is good. How many pulses do they have? 2?
Yeah.
Okay, I like our spot.
If they attack with Treetop, I don't think I even Ghost Quarter yet, because I think Ravine would be a faster clock on average.
Yeah.
So I think I should just take 3 for a little bit and see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, we have like 10-ish relevant cards. Okay, do we want to play that? Or I guess like what do we want to discard? Is that better than anything we have in play? I guess it's just more mana. We can get rid of, what do we care about the least? I definitely want to keep Ghost Quarter and Sun Home.
Probably Gemstone mine, because like our black card's gone.
Yeah, I mean it might matter having access to like double white in a future turn because we need like red, white. Maybe more including to get rid of Temple of Mystery, but now that I'm saying that out loud, I actually don't think that anymore because we would want to like if we got found Vesuva, we'd want to like maybe copy Treetop. I think we can pitch Gemstone mine. I agree with your original assessment. Yeah, I think we're still pretty favored from the spot because we have like all the Titans, all the Summoners packs,
and
all
also
the TOS, cantrips.
This protects us from the like nightmare scenario, and they don't kill us.
They have to like
quickly.
draw Pulse into that.
Yeah. They also have 1 to 4 cards to be fair, and they're making a good fight of it. Obviously. Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
don't think I should do it yet.
No, I think we don't want to do it yet. Yeah. Good card. Come on, good card. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Let's count our turn. Let's plan our turn before we do this.
So I'm planning on getting Stronghold and Bounce Land and bouncing the Stronghold, replaying it and garrisoning it. Stronghold Garrison. And then after that, what I get is more debatable.
Yeah, because so I guess what I want to decide now is what we're doing with the second trigger.
I want to get Coney Garden to play around Maelstrom Pulse still. Or no, sorry, that doesn't make sense because it will just pulse the Titan. Doesn't make sense because
it pulse the Titan. Yeah, Lily does nothing here, and so the thing that makes awkward is we can't keep a T West in our hand.
Yep.
So we might just want to get 2 T West with the second trigger because then every bounce land sort of wrecks them.
Sure.
What do you think of that?
I think that's good, and I can tap the Sunhome, I think, because I'm not activating it this turn.
Yeah, you're not activating it, and we can leave up Ghost Quarter on this turn.
So
I guess we're attacking down Liliana this turn, right? So we're getting Bounce Land, Sunhome. Or sorry, Bounce Land, Slayer, Stronghold. Yeah, we want to attack down Liliana. We want to attack down Liliana because then we can put the we can get Bounce Land to Slayer West, keep the Slayer West in our hand, and it'll be safe because there won't be a Liliana anymore. So actually, this should lock it up.
Oh, then I shouldn't have tapped the Temple. Oh no, I have another untap.
You're not transmuting this turn.
Okay.
Or I didn't count if we could, but even if we did, we might not want to because reasons. They could bob into Pulse plus Thoughts. I guess actually, yeah, it doesn't really matter because they have to answer the Leyline, the card in our hand, and the Titan in play. If you really wanted to, you could transmute this turn because you could Ghost Quarter yourself for an island.
Seems like I shouldn't do that, probably.
Yeah. All right, so here we discussed Talaria West Bounce Land, right?
Yeah. Probably just another Growth Chamber. I guess I could get Growth Turf.
I think the 3 Growth Chambers. I want to get the white one, the green white one.
Okay, sure.
To have double red, double white, because you already have all the special lands in place. At this point, even your plants can threaten to kill them go fast.
Shockingly, their 4-card hand doesn't really beat us.
All right. Well, Bob flipping on a spell. So, hey, we got there. No bad matchups. That was the match, right?
Yep. So we went 3-0-2-1. We lost 1 to Hogak, which I believe is the actual best deck in the Gauntlet. So that's how it is.
Can I get some no bad matchups in chat?
Well, we clearly had a bad matchup.
Yeah,
it was kind of close actually.
I think we ran quite poorly. I think we ran pretty far below expectation. But that deck is the best deck, so it explains how we could lose to it.
Their deck is I think their deck is uniquely the best deck and also a deck that is almost as fast as we are and also pretty consistent. So well, waiting on the transmute wasn't really about discard or not because the way was shutting off discard. It was more about a random Liliana or something like that. Or no, I guess that doesn't make sense either. I don't know. There's probably some reason. Sorry.
What I was thinking about was the things that need to happen is Liliana could take up and they need to answer the Titan, or if they have a discard spell, they also need to answer the Leyline. But with four mana, they cannot do at least 2 of these things, or two of the 3 things. So we probably could have transmuted and it would have been totally fine because if the Liliana ticks up, they need a 1 mana answer to Primeval Titan or they die. So we could have transmuted if we had planned better, but that was against Jund. Often your default is to not want to transmute because you want to protect it from discard, but here we had a Leyline, so it didn't matter.
All right, as a celebration, and also because someone did sub, we'll open the chest we got from the 3-0 because also whatever, these are all fake cards anyways. All right, do you have any good? Oh, why is this trolling us? MTG's trolling us.
That's mean.
Why would you do that, MTGO? Really? Really, MTGO? Yeah. Probably the next banned queue I play, I probably will play this deck because I am a Spike.
Yeah, you should.
It's really good, and I did actually play a lot of that deck, but
no. But tonight we did win 83% of our matches, which is consistent with my normal record back in the day with this deck, so it's still running about as well as
Yeah,
expected.
but the real question is how bad is the Hogak matchup, and it's hard to tell, and I don't really want to figure it out.
Yeah.
Gak in the league, Gak in the chess. Yeah, certainly. All right. Well, any last words, Bobby? It was good to have you here, of course. That was a lot of fun.
Thank you for having
Reliving
me.
the old days is how I would put it, right?
Yes, reliving the old days.
All right.
Thinking if there's a short story about Amulet I want to tell, but there's not. So I guess we can call that a stream and
Hold on. I'm
revel
trying
in
to
the glory day reliving that we got to do.
I'm trying to remember if I have any good stories. I don't really have many because like most of the matches with this deck are really lopsided. Like you just killed a lot of people.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I did remember some person like at the states I played. They went Steam Vents Blood Crypt, and I just like, and they conceded my turn 2 Titan. I'm just like, they have to be Grixis win. There's no other deck that they could be, so I just sided in all my seals blind. And then they like, I played a seal, and then they just like played an Exarch and just like sat there unhappily, and then I just slowly built up. And I had sided in Thragtusk, and why did I side in Thragtusk? Oh, because Thragtusk was really good versus their plan of killing all of your Titans. That's why. And it cost 5 only. So I beat them down with Thragtusk in game 2 and beat them down with Titans in game 1.
The beatdowns. Thragtusk. Yeah.
But you didn't have any Thragtusks in your deck. You only had one Hornet Queen.
I think in the Vancouver list a year later I had a Thragtusk, but yeah, I just had Hornet Queen.
Thragtusk is really good. Like, it gains 5. They kill it. You get a 3/3, and then like, you can double strike that thing. All right. Joking aside, who should we raid?
Who's available?
We got Caleb D. Modern Scams and Nonsense doesn't look like the queue. We got Doomwake playing Asmo Wall Turns. That doesn't sound very good. We got... Really, no one else is playing the Banned Gauntlet? Oh, that's so weird.
Yeah, what's the deal?
I thought people loved their Splinter Twin. Like, if you believe it or not, people like rave about Splinter Twin being legal and no one's playing it.
Well, people were doing it earlier.
Oh, this person is. We'll raid this person. They're playing the Banned Gauntlet.
Yeah.
They're also a smaller streamer.
Okay. Yeah, it's good to spread the love. Well, thank you for having me, Jarvis.
Yep. And
I really enjoyed it.
We should catch up again sometime playing some other deck. I don't know when or where. Anyways, see y'all next time. Take care.
See y'all.